somebody start the video and you're walking around, you have to wipe your butt, go blow your nose, get some coffee. You're like, why wouldn't I do something like that? That's who I am. That's what I do. That's what I make the mess every day in my room. All right, so a lot of you were like, what is going on? Well, that's a really good question. Well, what's going on right now in this chapter is for sure you're learning some stuff. You're learning that people actually have a little thing they do, and that they do it and they want something. A lot of people they like to do a little cat and mouse shit. So you're learning how to be more strategic. You're learning how to be smart. You're learning how to deal with some new energies. Every energy in the group in this fucking chapter is new and unique. Queen of Wands and the Rivas. Yeah. What is that? That was an accident or whatever. Interesting. Queen of Wands and the Reavers, huh? Your potential is endless. And refreshing oasis. This is going to be good for you. High Priestess. Good, good. Um, well, some of you guys are not really in manifestation mode, and it's been bugging you. You want things to happen faster than they are. You need to rest. You need to focus. You need to meditate so you can get the answers that you're looking for. You're hoping to uh, get to a certain point, but you don't have a destination in which you have actually visualized yourself in. You want things, but you don't have an actual POA, which is your plan of action set up. So there's a big difference. You need to actually write down a plan of action. For some of you guys, you could be more beneficial if you were near water. It says refreshing oasis, so you need to be near water. For some of you guys, you need to just be in your natural elements. Camping would be great because there's the earth, water, fire, and air there. You got the river flowing, you got your campfire burning, and some of you guys have not really been in any of your elements. You are always busy, you're always working, you're always stressing, you're always everything, and you need to remember nature. It says you're with the high priestess, but you need to actually be near. Um, this is really cute. These are really fun, so if you guys want to have a good time, um, these are available at like the Lovers or any of your sexy stores. They're so sexy. They're just really fun. I wore a little black one earlier for a second and then took it off, but they're so tiny and they just do great things to your body and your boyfriend. All right. But your days, they're getting slower for you. Some of you guys actually stopped working recently. What does your heart want to be free to manifest? You really got to tune into that too. You sound wild guess. You're the Queen of Cups here to clarify your Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's cool. So the Queen of Wands is saying that maybe for some of you guys it's time to chill the fuck out a little bit. You could be always just manifesting. You could be always working, trying to set another goal, do another thing, make another thing happen. You're the thing happen maker. It's not necessarily talking about money, but you could be even. I'm hearing an event planner. You're very busy. You could be some kind of appointment booker, but you plan. You could be a caterer. But your lifestyle has actually separated you a lot from the real world. I feel like some of you guys have had some long shifts at night, and you may have even traveled. I'm just hearing the party scenes coming to mind. I've seen somebody who might work with clubs and not clubs or do bounce or something like that. But either way, like it's getting to this point where For some of you, there's some new employees at work that have come, and it feels a little different there. Um, you're starting to just, if you're dragging a little bit wherever you're at. You are starting to count the days, and you're starting to actually like not look forward to work. This was a place that in your 20s and early 30s, it was a place that you wanted to be, but there could have been there was somebody gone. It seemed, I think that there could have been an altercation with somebody, two people, earlier on, maybe last year, the year before, and things changed then. And since then, just the environment has changed. So you could have been actually enjoying your job a lot more with the people that were there prior, and these new people that are there for you right now are just not. They are actually making you feel bummed out, like you miss the way that it used to be. It says your potential is endless. So clarify that. It says you need to walk your own journey. Your potential is endless. It says go lay down, Hazel. It says sun conflict. I told you, sun conflict. So a refreshing oasis in the sun conflict. Let's clarify that. So you need to be clear on what you want, put action to your goals, and make them a reality. So when you go to the oasis, obviously that's the point. This isn't a place of oasis where you're taking a bunch of people and you're having a party. This is an oasis where you actually are relaxing and you're using the water yourself and your elements to actually channel pure energy, clear yourself, do basically like a spiritual bath. You have the Two of Wands here, so you do have options, but you have the Nine of Swords. So somebody is like honestly not happy at all around you or to you or with you. They could be honestly really just attacking you in a way with their verbal one. They want to talk all the time, but it's coming. It seems like an attack. They might even say things like, "You totally got this. Like you can do this. What am I? What are we doing? What are we doing?" Like this whole thing that you're doing, like it's their thing. This isn't you. I don't even feel like this is you. I don't like who the fuck is this bitch, dude. Like that sounds weird. They come up out of nowhere. I don't even care if you got a bitch. Like obviously most people have a bitch or they don't know the fuck. But literally, who the fuck? Like this person just out of nowhere is like a Nine of Swords in you on top of you. Out of nowhere, they're telling you all about what the fuck you need to do. Excuse me. How many cards into the read are we? They're the 13th card, bro. Leave it to that. Dude, 13 cards later, here they are coming in full blown Nine of Swords energy. You got this. What the fucker? Here we go again. So this is weird. Got what? I couldn't even imagine 13 cards in. At least usually they're right there in the fucking first row, second row. This motherfucker don't even come to the end of the third row. Dude, where have you been? That's actually my question. Where the fuck have you been? Like literally. The fuck, who even are you? And hi, I'm Turret, you know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking to my dude like that? Literally, like what the fuck is this going on? I don't care if you're a woman or a man. If you are rolling in 13 cards later and fucking a Nine of Swords and you're jumping, this person's literally on top of her person, literally with her face out, just with her little fucking fingers, like telling him one more fucking thing. What is even this? What is going on here? Because right before this, you have literally options. You have walk your own journey. You coming up as the King of Cups in the reverse. Oh, and what do you know? Full blown Queen of Wands in the reverse. First fucking card out. Cheater. Wands means manifestation or it means fucking cheat. Queen too, huh? Literally and now nowhere. Nine of Swords. Boom. Oh my bet. Now you want to fight about it? Like the 13 cards after they cheat, they want to show up out of nowhere. They don't even care. They don't ask you a damn thing about anything, for one. Sudden conflict flies in. You literally have sudden conflict and options right after, and tenderness, because it's going to hurt your tender little sweetheart. Because you need to be clear on what you want. Because all of a sudden, this motherfucker be rolling it, and it literally says sweating it, Nine of Swords. And then they start telling you shit like, oh, you totally got this. Or you tell them, maybe they totally got this. You know what? Maybe you're just like, I'm not even sweating it, bro. I've been knowing you've been fucking old like for a while now. And honestly, you know, it sounds terrible, but I just didn't care. I don't know what the fuck you have to say about it, but I don't know if you care or not, if you don't care, but you, this person's been literally a liar to you the whole time. The very first card, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and then Nine of Swords. That's the only energies they have. Whether it's a dude or a girl, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So they don't manifest with you. They also do. You don't trust them in bed. They obviously may not be faithful, and also they have disappeared throughout your entire healing process. They don't care what you feel. They don't have anything to do with anything. Anything. Literally, it's literally also telling you walk your own fucking journey. Your potential is endless. You have options. We both know I'm not the one for you. Actually, I didn't even see this one. And where's this one? Page of Wands in the reverse. So we got a Queen of Wands with a Page of Wands in the reverse. Both these are wands. These motherfuckers are both in the reverse. Have each other, bro. They ain't manifesting anything, and they certainly ain't fucking honest. They have no integrity. It's not a loss. Basically, none of us even realized that these two fuckers were even dating until they rolled in with all those swords, trying to attack you. So that's how you may even realize what's happening for some of you is like out of nowhere, it literally says sudden conflict flies in, and it's full of Nine of Swords. That's very serious. At the time you're dead. So out of nowhere, some fucking idiot out of nowhere literally comes and finds you and full blown attacks and disrespects you because they've been out for 13 cards, sleeping around, lying. And we know those kind, the ones that want to roll in and act like you're a bitch, and they full on attack you, and it seems very odd when you're not used to what's going on at first, and you're just like, what is going on? Was there a problem? Oh yeah, they did something wrong, and so that's their method. You got the ones that do something wrong, come back to the house, you'll never even like notice a time gap, and they'll say things. When would I have even had time, babe? I'm always here with you. Well, I'll tell you how I did it. I was a drug dealer, and I would have my dude. Actually, I re-upped with the carpet outside the front door. I would put my money out there. He would just switch out with my stuff, and then my boyfriend never do anything. He would know. He'd be like, "What the fuck, dude?" I could tell. I'm like, "How would I even know that? I don't believe it." And he'd be like, "This motherfucker got seven swords in the median," because some of you will actually tell him a little bit, but not a lot of it, and then when you're done with all of it, you'll tell him everything. If you don't tell them anything or you don't tell them everything, hopefully by the end, then you are just a secret keeping liar. Some people obviously have to not say things because they're going to not be willing to quit at the time, and they also know that the person's going to flip out. Some people just straight lie because they're just a piece of shit. So I just lie and say we're okay, but you need to check yourself and see why is it that you are lying. Why does this person feel like they lie? Why are you even with this person? That's what I fucking want to know. Yeah, it says console in the reverse and Seven of Swords now, so you're not going to let them touch you or near you. That's the second time today that came up. We don't actually pull the console very often. You're not, like, you may find this out, like, you may actually just be in a little bit of a thing, and you might, I don't know, you're kind of coming up as, like, kind of more chill and mellow, and then maybe somebody maybe sends you a message. Maybe it could have been a photo of the two. I don't know. Somebody gets a message on their, yeah, pleasure in the reverse. They tell you, bro, hey, we heard fucking old Linda, got laid by fucking Joe the other night, whatever it is. Maybe they sent you a photo. Yep, women who invest in themselves go further in the reverse. This woman or man did not invest into you. They did not invest in themselves. And when they think that they're out there popping it like they got it to drop, all they did was actually lower their value. They lowered their value. They lowered their value in God's eyes. They lowered their value in your eyes. The person that had them probably thought they sucked anywhere in bed. I'm hearing that they didn't even enjoy it. So if you've actually had a problem with you enjoying your person, this person did not enjoy your person, so there's literally nothing to worry about. Like, this person's not getting called back. So all they did was actually make themselves look 3 times as bad to get laid. They should have just masturbated in the shower. You know what I mean? So that's what they're learning. They are sweating it. They're wondering if you're going to take them back. No. I don't see that you are at all because you don't do that. You're not the type that you don't chase, you replace, and you're not worried about replacing at a fast pace. You just know that there's no rush to greatness, and you're not in no hurry to do that. You have no longer holds power over you. You are the high priestess. Yep, temperance. You actually remain patient and authentic. You don't, and you have the Joker here. That's going to be them or you. Messages in the reverse. For some of you, actually block this person completely, and you cut off all contact. So that's really cool. sorry that this happens to you, but like you look like you really like came so far. There's turkeys out there. You have come so far. You are the strongest nipper in the butter so far. I think we've had on the channel in almost 2 years. There's been a lot of people here that are just really figuring their whole thing out. And I'm really proud of you guys. What you guys are doing here is a lot of work, and it's a big deal to understand, and see through people's bullshit and just see what the fuck they're really about. And then you're just like, it's an easy decision, and people make it a lot longer than it needs to be. But Halo, do you want to go out to dinner? Take my beautiful to dinner. But yeah, you'll be able to do shit like this. I love hanging out with the kids now. I just hang out with kids mostly because at least they're fucking under 18. They deserve to be fucking spoiled. And whether, even if they're a bad kid for the day, they are growing. They still have all that time to be loved. And there's the people that are over 18, and they honestly don't show a damn inch of appreciation for anything. And you cut them off, and you've actually been feeling a lot better. You've also noticed an increase in your money in the bank. You're not somebody that worries about being able to chill energy. Like you're willing to go with the flow of whatever, but you will not be willing to be disrespected like that. It says you need to ask for help. Engagement. What? Ask for help having an engagement? You're crazy. I love it. Yeah, it says the 3 to 5 people you surround yourself with is who you become like. You changed your goals. You started to progress. You focused on your anxieties, and you realized that you never actually felt much excitement before, and so you started to separate those things. And you're like, man, I think I'm excited today. I'm fucking thing. I want to propose to somebody. I want to get married. You're starting to actually really just change. You're developing completely. You have great things coming this year for wherever you are. This is a good read. I like it. Yeah, and we have the Joker here, so you might find your fucking Harley Quinn here this year if that's something that you're more of a fun and crazy type of lover. Seems like that's definitely in your energy. I see what's up. Yeah, good. Two swords in the reverse. What used to bother you will no longer assessing. Somebody's checking you out, or you're checking somebody out. You're about ready to do that. Are you seriously planning a fucking engagement? You're freaking me out. That's awesome. I got to record an engagement once and help. I got to do a lot of weddings this time. But I actually won't. I don't want nothing to do with anybody getting married. If I don't think you should be getting married, then it's not because I don't like your partner. It's because I am like that's what I love to do. Like that's my passion is to help everybody find this equality and this balance and this authenticity and this whole like spectrum. And I've never been married, and I just value marriage. And I've seen a lot of people just wanting something so damn much that they are turning into the Joker. We do have some people that have went Joker style, not and not even in a good way. People's eyes are changing. They're starting to act like delusional about how they speak about love. Like people will, they'll want you to participate in a wedding out of nowhere, and it'll be very sudden and not planned. You don't have anything planned, and it'll literally get to the point of them saying like, "Oh, do you think you can actually show up on this day and help with the wedding?" I've had that multiple times. They even say, "Can you marry us? Can you go and get certified to be a pastor and marry us on Wednesday?" I will not do that. I will absolutely not. I don't want. I'm not gonna do anything like that. Like I don't, for one, do much. I'm not your friend that shows up and hangs out and does your little bachelor shit. Um, I don't do any really friend shit. So actually, I've never been to a wedding once because I've been a friend. I've been to weddings because they pay me to be their hairstylist, and then I end up going to the wedding and make sure they look beautiful because of that. So I've seen some weddings, but actually, I don't think that several people should be worried about getting married. There's a couple people that actually are thinking about getting married, and I don't know. So I guess I don't really know how you would say that to people, but I just said I wasn't gonna be able to be there. Thank God I wasn't gonna be able to, but. I am actually proud of a lot of you guys. You're actually starting to say things out loud about your relationships, and I just, people are respectful to you guys for a while, but I do want to let any of the guys know that the ladies in our channel, like every lady on my channel that you see in any of the comments is very sweet and kind. And I have not hung out with them yet in person, but they actually communicate like a real woman. So as long as they're single, I know that all of you guys are like ready to mingle. You guys can feel free to like check each other out. But um, if I find that you are not a peer lover, I will blast you. If I find out also you carry any STDs, I will not refer you. I'm sorry. But you can have them, but you have to be honest. If that, and that's on you. If we don't know, like I just like it's just like a big deal to me. So if you want to be honest, you want to tell people that's super cool. Like that's totally what everybody should be doing. There is true love no matter what's going on out there in this world. But when you get to the point where you coming into friends groups with your STDs and shit, you just pass them around, and then all of a sudden, people are actually collecting some shit, and it's in a clean ass group. It's noticeable. I've seen it happen. Happened to one of our girlfriends camping one year. Straight to somebody had on a camping trip, bro. Next thing, fuck, come Monday, bro. She's got all mouthed up, dude. Bubbles, blisters, and shit. I never forgot that shit. I just, and I woke up too in the middle of the night, and I don't give a fuck what anybody does. I just remember that person hitting on everybody. Literally, he was ugly as fuck. He looked like a donkey to me. But like, that girl, she liked him, and he knew. Obviously, he got shit. He didn't care. He's not part of our friends group. It's Dustin Woods, by the way. And fucking fuck that shit, bro. If you actually spread shit on purpose, your full name will go out there because that is what should happen. If you have something and you want to be respectful about it and you want to honor your own people and just say, you know what, Nancy, I'm in love with you. I gotta tell you, I got this. We should use protection. And then you guys fall in love and say, I don't care. I want to die with you. That's typically what will happen. Facts. So it's like blood brother shit in the end. So I honestly wouldn't be worried about the fact that you have something. True love never fucking die. It will. There's nothing that wins over true love. Like they will die for you. The Bonnie and Clyde, guns out shooting. Like love is love. That does never changes. It will never fucking matter. Like it doesn't matter if you're in love. Like if even addicts get to the point where they know somebody with a syringe literally has a disease, they will literally be told if you bleach it and use it, it will be fine enough for you to use too, and they will. So if you're worried that oh my gosh, like if I be honest about this, then I will never have a lover. No, you will have a lover. Love doesn't ever. There's nothing that beats love. Period. I'm telling you. If you find your real lover through being authentic, nothing and no one will take that from you. Nobody can take your lover. Your lover can't be taken. And if any of you are grieving somebody that left or was taken by a cheating situation, you need to start actually respecting yourself a lot more because you have God inside of you and you have an inner child inside of you that also lives. And when you want to be a trashy adult who accepts people that disrespects you, that's your choice. But you don't, God and your inner child would not. What would the old you have said if this would have happened? Some of you guys have just really gotten to this point where you actually believe that this is what it is. No, it is not. I would never cheat on my boyfriends. And I kicked Zeke out 5 days after coming home with a fucking hickey when we bought this house 5 days earlier. And I didn't care. And I still have it. It'll be 8 years on May 17th by myself. And Zeke will tell me too. When I call him sometimes, because I say, I'm thinking about selling the house, should is that okay? With you. He's like, well, I know. He'll literally, what's cool is he'll say, oh, I didn't pay, I've not paid a single mortgage. And that makes me know that he took him fucking first $600 on my purse when he says that he didn't, which was a crazy day. Fucking bastard. Dude, right after I catch him with a hickey, he decides to show up at 6 a.m. At 6 in the morning. Because the fucking little David and Tim, coked up drink, wakes me up, breaking everything in the house like usual. Fucking flying pigeon, fucking punching everything, pop, pop, holes in the wall, pictures breaking, glass everywhere. And then he's got my necklace on his neck, and he's like, I'm in fucking hose with this on my necklace, and took the necklace. Guess who goes to jail? Me, because I touched the necklace and I touched the victim. So he got malicious mischief, was left at the house. I got restrained from this house, taken to jail, and charged with assault against Zeke. Unbelievable. So don't touch anybody. You can't even spit on them. You can't even. You guys are lucky the farts are invisible because if they even see the particle actually touch them, they could actually assault you, charge you. It's unbelievable. It got better. Zeke was a wild one. That's why nobody could beat Zeke after that. Zeke liked to grab everybody's phone in his hands, and he was the tiniest of the turds. It's like a small chihuahua. You know, they just keep barking like they're a badass, and you're like, shut that dog up, dude. But the big dog won't do shit and runs away like a coward. Zeke's the little dog, and he will not shut the fuck up. He will actually grab everybody's phones, and he rages, and he puts them in his hands like this, and he crushes them. And you just know they're done. Like 554 phones later. It's just whenever you start watching it happen, you're just like, there goes another one. He likes to also crush them, and then he makes his own hands bleed, and then he throws blood, and then he runs into the street, and he screams for help, and he says, "I attacked him." Great, here we go again. People believe it. They think I'm a psychopath. I am telling you right now, like that is a lie, and nobody believes it. And you guys might just have dealt with some weird shit like that. We're not really sure still why they do that to this day, but I would not do that around me. Edward's lucky to be alive. He tried to pull that shit too. The mattress that he bought that was only 8 inches thick is in the shop sitting in a fucking vertical angle because nobody uses it, bitch. So when you guys brag about the shit that you do for somebody, honestly, are you sure they don't throw your mattress that you bought and bragged about in the shop because it was only 8 inches thick? Like you're fucking thin ass little fucking way. Literally, dude, some people are crazy. You know what he would do after he wanted to leave? He went and cut the bed with scissors. He was gonna cut it up. What are you doing, bro? And then I shit you not, he cut his hand. And then he starts bleeding. Oh my god, what is happening? Why do you guys keep doing this? Literally, they like punch someone themselves in the face and they're like, literally, you're pulling an Angie over here. I'm not sure what's going on if you guys have any of that going on. Fucking cuckoo brains. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that bitch and you're gonna put him in a headlock. And what they're gonna do when you're done is they're gonna get up and they're gonna break everything else in the house that they didn't break before. So I don't really know. There's no win-win. Dude. Music are still friends. He won't answer my phone calls, but we're friends. We're friends. So some of you guys actually just need to know that you have that chill energy like me almost. And you're just like, if somebody starts getting lit, you chuck an ashtray all the way across the room like a fucking disc golf because you're really good at it and chucks them in the mouth and you're like, hey, they start looking like a fucking dislocated fucking pit bull. But, that's on them. You don't need to worry about that. What you need to worry about is that you don't chuck the ashtray. You need to know that once you start not chucking ashtrays and you start narrowing it down to your brain and the thought, and you're like, don't chuck the ashtray. Then you're like, I didn't chuck the ashtray. And before you know it, you're a fucking non-chucking ashtray, fucking non-chucking music. And you're fucking doing your martial arts and nobody can get to you. And fucking when they walk up to you and they didn't tell you they were coming, you can actually whack them in the head on fucking accident. And it's like it's a great moment. I don't feel bad for anything that I've ever done to anybody. I just want to make that clear. Sorry, but it's true. I don't want to be a liar and actually be like, I'm sorry for all the times that I scared you with all those porcelain dolls, Tasha, and were sleeping and threatened you with your life and made you bring me to school. And I put dolls in her backpack and I would tell her if she didn't, she was going to go bye bye. I don't feel bad. I laugh about it often and I'm happy that I did it. I love you. It is 4:20. We should probably go over to sister's house, but she won't even answer my texts. It's not my fault. Well, apparently everybody in the family knew that my mom apparently wanted to be a dude named Sam. Why didn't anybody tell me this? So Sam has been literally on my fucking damn channel trying to pretend to be a man. A man named Sam's been on my channel. Can someone give him a hand? A man named Sam was reporting me every day like he fucking can. A man named Sam was trying to get me fired from my channel, and I was like, oh man. A man named Sam was my mom because she wanted to be a man because she can't. And then she was like making fun of me, and I was like, what's going on over there, Sam? Should I call you mom, or do you need a hand? Are you a woman or a man? I'm not sure, but could you please stop running my name into the land? Because if you do it again, I'm going to fart into the air because I can. Literally, I could walk away farting and doing the fart dance song, and anything that I do would still be better than what the fuck I just said, and it's true. You know, bitch. Wild card because you got a wild ass daughter and you're like, I'm not the one for you. I know that you were a subscriber. I'm not giving you a refund, but I'm gonna make sure that you get fired. You can't be on my channel. Could you like somebody else? I'm just not sure if I'm the one who's going to hell. Anyways, they're like, you're gonna be going to hell if you do tarot, and I'm like, I'm not the one whose name's Sam. You're being called into service, not you, Sam. You need to chill the fuck out, because you are not Sam. You're Karen, and you need to calm the fuck down. You're like, somebody please put that fucking take her to the chamber. Literally, I don't trust this lady. Literally, at this point, I absolutely don't trust this lady. And then they're like, you're not allowed back on the property, and you're like, is this a threat or is this for my safety? You're like, could you get out of my phone and my laptop back? I just bought it. I can't use it. Sam, you're like, what should I be calling you at this point? Literally, and you're like, can you please answer my calls? Literally, I literally have a receipt on this table that says I paid $2,046 to harass and child support. But do you think she ever fucking lets the kids come up? Oh hell no, because she's both mother and father. We know this. So they don't need me anymore. Now that they have Karen and Sam, everything they have everything they fucking need. So at the end of the day, just know, yeah, dark web. Google brain, Google brain. Everybody knows your name. Forward moving. I'm just like, who the fuck are you, bitch? Literally. Facts. Yeah, sneaky, liar, cheater, stealer. And you're like, so what's gonna happen here, Linda? Is we're gonna have to. You're like, what is, dude? Okay, what is that even happening? Literally, liar, cheater, stealer. People are fucking weird. Encore these relationships. It says straight. God is gonna handle them. Yep. What do you know? Cosmic Ruby for Leo. It says be a peace ambassador when you are a Leo or when it comes to a Leo, because the nine swords again. Two sets of nine swords, huh? So many swords. Because that's all they ever do is stab, 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 stab you in the back, but you keep fucking standing. Literally, you have resilience. This, you know what's fucking crazy is the this person crying in this picture. I don't feel like it's us. I don't cry at night, do you? I don't. I fucking fall asleep fast. So they cry. Maybe, and you know what's crazy is like, why the fuck would you do that kind of shit to people to fucking do something and ever any like, bro? We all learn about disorders way more than any of these fuckers with them fucking even try to study. They're so fucking ignorant. They're so fucking egotistical. They can't even handle it. Like they literally get diagnosed in every fucking direction possible by five different fucking total people from every different country from fucking every lifetime, and then they still just keep arguing about it. And they're like, okay, bro, everybody in the world has actually researched narcissism abuse, so why don't you take some time to fucking do it yourself? Because at this point, nobody cares if you fucking agree that you are something that literally many people diagnose. You guys are actually setting boundaries with these bitches. You have literally cut them off. I see messages literally blocked, bitch. Bye. Forward movement, dude. And five wild card. I love that we put wild on that. Five does not mean wild. Five was like fucking be half empty. And I, for some reason that night, I was looking at a little bit high, you know. And so I decided five was gonna be wild that night, and I'm fine with that. We are wild and we're fun. And you know, at the end of the day, when they're like, you should get better, and you're like, I should get better. Fuck, bitch, don't fucking ever disrespect me again. I love who I am, and don't fucking ever disrespect me again. Don't ever fucking walk up to me and ever fucking disrespect me a fucking again. That's all that you're fucking saying. And that is a fucking fact. Get better, bitch. I'm fucking hella fine. The fuck are you talking about? You don't even know what the fuck my get better look like. You don't even know what the fuck get better looks like for me, what I would want to do. What the fuck does that even fucking consist of? Me get better? This is not George Washington fucking dark blood list where the fucking sheet just keeps rolling over and over. It's fucking the ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. She's really like, never laugh when a hearse rolls by, because you might be the next to die. They wrap you up in a bloody sheet and they throw you down about 80 feet, and the worms crawl in and the worms crawl out and they play pinochle on your snout. So never fucking laugh when a hearse rolls by, because you may be the next to die. Unbelievable, huh? Can you believe that? Toys taking a bath. What are you barking at, bitch? See ya, Panda Express. Yeah, we don't like to take that, please, sir. Can we get that to go, or would you like to do that here? Like, what are you talking about here? You need to get out of our drive-thru. You guys are about to get kicked out of the Panda Express drive-thru for being naughty. Um, what's gonna happen here in our group is that if you've ever fucked anybody in our group over, you will definitely own it. You will have a face to motherfucking face conversation, and you'll talk to them about whatever the fuck you and Sam have done, and you'll definitely own your shit. You're no different than any fucking buddy else who literally gets talked to when you do something wrong. So everybody gets the same treatment. That's what's gonna happen. Simple fucking rules of the game. Will anybody that ever does weird shit fucking come to the Pier Islands? Fuck no. Only the pier will be on the Pier Island. If everybody can fucking go wherever the fuck they go. We're not here to take care of anybody anymore. But if you get caught along the way, literally being a weirdo and just being a liar and trying, nobody gives a fuck if you're Sam or fucking George or fucking Oleg or fucking Wanda. But literally, why the fuck do you gotta make other people about your shit? Because you don't fucking feel like other people will accept you, so you literally try everything in your power to make other people not accept the other people that you feel do get the most acceptance. Like you obviously target for a specific reason. You target people that are very opposite of yourself, very outgoing, very successful, very happy with their own life, and you actually attack people that don't ask you for fucking any of your opinion. So it makes no fucking sense, except for that you're jealous, envious, and you fucking actually want their soul or something. Is that what you're trying to do? Is split the soul? Have you been searching that up? Have you been researching splitting the souls? Like, dude, probably. You know, I bet you they have. They probably research witchcraft. They're trying to split our souls. And you know, honestly, you know what? It ain't gonna ever fucking happen. The only thing they're gonna do is be left fucking to themselves and to each other. We will live long after literally the wicked witch is dead, is what I hear. And nobody wants that for nobody. But honestly, you know what they say? Sometimes one person's got to go to make a whole world greater. Sometimes it takes one person leaving to make an entire fucking world a better place. And that's the truth sometimes. And I would never actually take anybody out. I don't believe that I need to murder. Do I believe in murder? Sure. I don't give a fuck. Do your thing. It's not my fucking problem. I mean, fuck. Murder's just a thing that actually is it's a mental, like, it's an addiction. Murder's an addiction. So murder is something that people actually can be born wanting to do. And if you're a psychopath, then you would never feel bad for doing it. That's why Jeffrey Dahmer and Green River Killer and everybody don't give a fuck. They actually don't have a part of their brain to give a fuck. If they have no part of the brain to feel remorse, it's not there. It was never there to be born with. They never will feel bad for what they do. It's a fact. So most people don't even like know what the fuck people do. Why would he do something like that? Because his brain's a triangle and you're a fucking square. He doesn't have the fucking top left fucking corner. And that would be the fucking corner that fucking makes him feel bad for what the fuck he's done. Bitch. It's literally a fucking easy fucking sentence. It's a sequence and it's a fucking explanation that works. And it makes sense. People want to make shit fucking shit it's not. And it's actually just the time of, it's like a thing of the past. Nobody cares if people want to argue. So if you do argue, people are, I just want you to know that anybody from 40 and below, we are not here to talk to you. We're here to tell you. Just like we've been taught. We're not asking anybody 50 and older what they think. You've had your time. If you guys were going to do something with this fucking world, then you would have fucking already done it. You've literally left everybody in a situation now to fucking clean up all this shit. Mess. And fine, we'll take the rap for everything. We'll take the blame for everything. And you know, honestly, that's what you're doing. You're just an OG gangster badass. And honestly, you do got this. You're going to do great fucking things. You're going to change the world. We all are going to change the world. And we are not going to make excuses because we can't. We don't want to either. We want solutions to the problems. We don't make problems for solutions. We understand A-type personalities, B-type personalities. We actually went to school and we listened and we learned and we fucking understand things. We don't sit there and restrict ourselves to a very narrow, basic fucking group of fucking fake religious practices and weird shit that they do. It's just obvious. I mean, there's every explanation that they could possibly act like they don't understand is so fucking easy to fucking figure out. It's like, it's easier. It's the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, and it may be that I just passionately study it, but like, bro, basically it comes down to people who are lazy, liars, excuse makers, blamers, gaslighters, and fakes. They're lazy. They don't even plan on actually doing anything, so they want to sit there and actually put you down. They want to run people's name in the ground, and they want to actually make. If you believe it, if you actually believe that you are the way that they will make you feel that you are, then you will feel that way. But That's you giving your power away. Why, if the only way you can deal with these people is to nip it in the butt immediately, and that's where we've made always our mistake. We let it slide the first time. We didn't want to be rude. We didn't want to get them in trouble. We didn't want to see them have the consequences. Did they ever have mercy for you? No. And this isn't about that because for many of you, you've dealt with it for over 3 decades. These things are coming up as matters that can actually ruin your future. For some of you, you had to let people know because of this cheating. This person could have brought diseases into your life. This person was lying. They were also coming in with the Nine of Swords energy, very, very attackful. They're like, bro, and they are not even reliable. They're lying, cheating, stealing from you. They're a fucking bitch. Playing Joker and shit. This person's going mad. Like they're actually going psychopathic. Like in a way that's fake. Like I think that the rush of a sociopath probably goes to a small heightened of a psycho, because they're not real. Psychopaths don't people please. So anybody who's a people pleaser that wants somebody else to love them so fucking much that they lose their brains over it. Um, you're socio, and it's weird. You're definitely socio. And then like they just realize that at the end of the day, hey, nobody want that shit. Nobody. Okay, so the best way to just know why people like a fucking movie they've never watched or a book they've never read. Basically, obedience allows for anybody who has an addiction to multiple people. They just know where you're at. There's no reason to check on you. I told you about this earlier. They have you on a scheduled program. Basically, how the brain works is like you're all kind of in the day of the brain. And so the brain is just like, when you wake up in the morning, you shit, drink your coffee, whatever the fuck you do, you're part of that person's schedule. Tick, 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 tick. So around 10 o'clock is when the first time their brain kicks in and thinks of you. So that's when you may notice they text you. So watch for times, start paying attention to patterns here. You may be, in this chapter, you're going to start learning how to follow pattern behaviors. Pattern behaviors are big. You need to be able to identify what's going on by yourself without speaking to anyone. Oh, I was looking for these earlier. I'm so excited. Getting ready to go to San Jose. I'm going to go up there for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. I've never done it. But I know myself here in these matters too. I'm not very good at leaving home. I'm a big introvert. So I'm very excited. I'm not going to lie. Either way is exciting. I like when I go on trips, but this will be a trip. Well, a lot of trips I actually do a lot of my stuff alone. I will do whatever seminar or work thing, and then I always try to actually break free and purposely disappear. I like to be alone. I don't like to be around the groups of girls. But this one is no seminar. It's all entertainment research and just hanging out by the ocean and enjoying the town. And it's downtown, so I'm really excited about it. Um, it looks really fun and just a beautiful, like peaceful. The birds are chirping, and I'm gonna try. I've been trying to channel more feminine energy. I grew up on a farm, and I'm a dick, and I'm trying to be more wifey like, more needy for me, and I guess I can be pretty dominant, and so I guess I chew right through men, even then they go all sad or whatever. So I'm trying to like be a girly. So that's why I quit my job a few months ago. When they say that you collect the energies of the 3 to 5 people that surround you the most, that really concerned me, and I was just like, man, I don't want to be all. I already knew I couldn't stand them. Then I've been in the industry for 12 years, and I teach there, and I fucking manage there, and it's just like a shit show. It's like all the bitches, no matter at what age, they're just sick, dude. They're liars, man. In the back room, they're cheating, they're liars, they're fake. It's just cool. I can't with it. I cannot with it, dude. I cannot even deal with it. It's so gross to me and pathetic. I couldn't even bear to honestly waste another fucking minute wasting my life anymore managing adult women that literally do that. Dude, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm great at what I do. I always bring them to the top, but it was more so about myself for once. I don't want to be around adults that fucking act like fucking fake middle school evil bitches that fuck each other over and have to deal with this every day. Like, I can't even, like, 90% or more of my shit that we all deal with as leaders is over fake middle school adult bitch shit. Get a fucking life. Nobody likes you, and you're fat and ugly and literally annoying. And everybody fucking can't stand this bitch, dude. Every one of them. I can't even. I hate angry women, and I cannot understand them. I also want you to know if you're angry, you will continue to gain weight. You will continue to age. Your hair will fall out. It will thin, and you will literally fucking literally get old and ugly. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. Stress and anger literally makes every part of your entire soul ugly. Your energy's ugly. You're hateful, and people since they were 3 years old have known this about you. So get over it. All that's going to happen to the mean people who disrespect other people is you will be left to yourselves. And you are going to look around and realize that ain't none of us there for you. You will not be allowed on our territory. It'll be more like a fucking inmate fucking meeting where you get to sit at a table and you have a safe place that your energy can even be. We don't trust you. We've been there. We've shown mercy for you. We've actually had pity for your broke, weak ass. And so when we actually get to a fucking point where we cannot deal with you anymore, that's because you have fucked people over so fucking much. You're a grown ass person. Nobody's wanted to deal or tolerate with it for fucking ever, dude. It's been literally no school since I can tell you since I was for sure three, 2.5, dude. Dude, I already fucked. Dude, every fucking family photo since, dude, I've never even had a single photo, dude, where I wasn't looking. I'm like, I remember every fucking day, dude. And literally, dude, we're done. So that's how you are. We got Harry Potter energy over here. We got Hermione energy. Fuck Harry. Hermione energy. We're smart. We have a plan before we enter. You're fucking Harry Potter over there with your weird ass fucking scar on your forehead and shit. Yeah, what does that say? Camping, but in the Reavers, some of you guys haven't been. You have sensitive antenna. You are an empath for many of you, and I'm not talking to all you victim narcs. You're not an empath. That is not an empath. Every person I can almost tell you that has ever said, "Oh, I'm an empath." No, you are not. You're a fucking victim narcissist, and you have actually fooled all of us. You have played it off like you're some sensitive kind person, and you're the fucking starter of all fights. And pretty much a lot of different things were exposed last year as we learned. And if you take time to study, you will learn. And if you sit there and just bitch and complain, you will sound like an idiot. That's it. Then you need to find the problems. That you need to find solutions. Yes, it's your time to lead your family. It says that you need to lead your family legacy. And I already felt like that. I felt like after that weird shit last week, I threw her off the throne. I'm the motherfucking leader, not. My mom's been deep right now. You don't act like that. And I don't care if she says it's not. God, it is. How do you want this? You want to do something? How do you want to do something? How do you want this? parked in the garage after a certain amount. Da-na-na-na-na. How? Take a while. Yummy. I like hanging out with my kids. I like to make them feel special. I like to make all people feel special. Because you are special. I'm gonna wash my face real quick. I wasn't planning on doing that, but fuck it. It's important that you be spontaneous and definitely always spend time with the kids. People under 18, they have the right to do whatever the fuck. All these people over 18, they're wasting everybody's time. For those of you who don't know, suicide is the #1 way to die. Unfortunately, in our country, and it targets the children. Ages 5 to 14 years old are the top ages to do that. So hang out with the kids. Love you, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna have another coffee. I can't believe what the fuck. I'm gonna wash my face and shit, and then yeah, I'm gonna really go out there. Whatever you want. I keep trying to put my hair up. I need a ponytail. Superficial. Somebody's fake. They're all about fucking their looks. Um, and that is not hot. Like somebody that can't like superficial's not good. Lots of cute shirts tonight. Pretty. I think I'll just keep these pants on. I'm already wearing them. I'm just gonna wash my face. I'm not gonna do makeup. That's why I'm saying, like, you guys need to make sure that if you guys want to leave, and you should be able to leave. Maybe you guys are with somebody that, like, when you guys want to go somewhere, they're like, oh my gosh, I have to do this or I have to do that, and you're just like, leave, let's go. And maybe you guys are with somebody that actually never does anything like sexy. Tell them. If you talk to them, a lot of guys will actually learn, and they will change. These are not mine. A lot of them actually don't even know that you're supposed to supposedly use soap when you take a shower. I'm so excited. I love the ocean. I love anything with the water. We got Ipsy too. So I feel bad, but I feel like good because I'm gonna share with everybody at once. So this is Ipsy. That's what I was telling you guys about. This is the one that sends like random makeup. You get a bag every month. You can do either full size or you can do miniature. The miniature are where's my fucking dude? It just made me think about my last one I got. I got this delicious perfume. It's called Barbie. You guys need to get it. It was like, oh my gosh, the perfume Barbie smells so good. I literally fucking love it. Now I'm writing it on a card because we can never forget it. That pink, it's pink like that color. That is not a perfume. That literally just gave me like, you know when you like see something and it makes, oh my god, my heart's broken. I think I lost it in Seattle. I'm gonna die. I lost my key in Seattle too. Fuck my life. Okay, Barbie perfume. It smells so good, dude. It's pink. It's so fucking delicious. I like to put anything on it. Barbie's a good thing, you know. I can. So we have face stuff, which I love. You know, I like to do my face up. We're gonna do that right now. I'm not sure. Take a couple shots. Get late. Go watch a movie. This reminds me a little bit of that one. My boss, I hate her guts, but I'm still nice, and her eye was swelling. No smell, which is good. You just know, unless you smell like rose petals and stuff. But there's a lot of good stuff in it. But all right. Oh shit. Fiesta from Chica Beauty. It's beautiful. It's very pretty. It has a lot of shimmery colors on it. I like it. So whenever you guys see any of the makeup or anything on Google that from the top scrolling downward is going to be trend in to trend out. Lotion from Gold Canyon, which they do a good job. I like lotions too. I could almost have that on my nose. Oh yeah. Alright. No scent. A little bit. Actually, it's good. It's just a light. It's good. It's very like citrusy. I love citrus. I love anything orange or lemon. What? What's that? Toner? I like that. I love toner. So when you're doing any of your skincare, you will take the molecules that are wettest, lightest, liquidiest, and you're gonna go from the liquidiest to the thickest. It will just sink deeper in your skin and allow for deeper and better penetration. When you're with too thick of molecules on first, your small ones can't get through it underneath it. That's nice. It smells so good. It smells like lime. Okay. I mean, give it to me. My coffee. Tower moment, self-image, Wheel of Fortune. You're your greatest gift in the reverse, and empower women in the reverse. So somebody's actually going to receive karma. It could be upon their actual beauty. I've always feared that. That's why we got to keep your body fucking like to yourself, bro. Like when you start actually like using other people to get yours, oh fuck no. Absolutely, that's like where you get Lyme disease and shit in the garden in the garden. Mm-hmm. But this is more than an inner disease. That I think some of you already have, and you just don't know yet. You haven't been to the doctor, mom. But this is a physical. Like I'm seeing somebody could have gotten in a car accident, and maybe you limp now. You know things like that. Somebody's face could get actually smashed off the front, and maybe they lose some teeth. Basically, a physical injury occurs, and it's going to make you or them feel like they're not attractive anymore. Karma is always waiting for you, and karma is patient. There's a world full of people that karma takes care of. When you think you matter, that is actually one of the lowest vibrations, honestly, and I feel like most people can be it. That's when your ego has really taken over. You actually believe that you're in charge of how things are working out. You have a lot of egotistical opinions about other people. You're not there for the people. Be aware of people who talk poorly about any of the people. There's one thing that to bitch about things that you know people go through. That is a normal thing. People have experiences and they do try to move forward, and some people can't move forward whether they're on drugs or they're going through trauma. But there's a smart person can actually make reason with it. A person who wants to make problems will continue to make it seem like it doesn't make sense. So if you're around anyone who continues to bring anything around you that is just disturbing, that person needs to go bye bye in your life because people that are mature, when the fuck does your CEO or anybody that has anything good going on with their life ever walk up and actually disturb you with some kind of shit like that? They actually don't. They encourage nobody to do that. They train you very well to do the opposite. They train you to actually have protocols and procedures set up in place to keep people calm. You know, when you're in school, they teach you that when to pay attention to body language and how people are reacting and responding to what you're saying. So you're not just fucking telling people do, 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 do. Like when you actually have no clue how to fucking pay attention to your audience, you don't even fucking know if they're listening because you can't even tell if their body's this way, this way. You don't know. They don't know shit basically. All right. And somebody in your guys' area needs to be taking control of the thing. Basically, everybody around the whole area is like a shit show at the time, and I think that you're starting to just realize that you either need to get out of it if you can. If this is not your shit, I'd go. I would take it as you are both learned a lesson here. You both will learn. This person seems like they'll learn to respect people. Hopefully, in the future, would be the goal. And you did, I think, exactly what you were there to do. I don't see that this has been an ongoing thing. We just found out that this person just fucking flies in, out of nowhere, acting like the Knight of Swords, trying to start fights with you and shit. And I think that this has been recent. I think you've been like, what the fuck is going on? Well, this person has been cheating. The very first card was Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we could have been small minded, but even if you start the video at the very beginning, we don't even talk shit, bro. That's what I love about our group. I didn't even talk shit. I didn't even say anything bad. It wasn't until 13 cards into the read that fucking the Nine of Swords and this bitch be back again. With the Nine of Swords, bro, where have you even been for the last three rows? The way this person talks to you and treats you is very poor. It's abusive. It's aggressive, and they do it because literally they are being out. They're not even being true to you, and they are trying to actually come back. And that is like their strategy. That's their way of actually trying to beat you down and make you feel confused because you're this close. I mean, they're right in front of you. So that would be this. I mean, if you even maybe they haven't showered you. I mean, whatever it is, they want you this far from knowing. So these people, the way they think is they think they gotta beat you down. You know, that's what they do, and we know that people say that's how they are. You know, don't make that about who you are. You know, but then there's a lot that is. The way your person attacks you and the fact that they're cheating on you is completely not okay. The fact that you spend any time without your person is not okay. That is not okay. When you commit to somebody in a relationship, it is a commitment, period. You don't get to fucking go and do whatever the fuck you want. And if that's what they want to go do, you dump them. Respectfully and firmly. Literally, just like I do Zeke. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. Love is the most beautiful and important thing. And too many people have already gotten their heart broken. Thank God for fucking the ones of us that literally I've been dating for the last several years. It's been 4.5 years, and I'm just grateful for that shit. It doesn't even seem like it for me. And I've already seen it my whole life. It's obvious here that anybody that doesn't have their shit together, you guys only fucking have had places to just lounge around and just bounce around to. That's what they've been doing. And you know what? This hopefully will be for you, your last one. But if you don't break free, babe, you don't move forward because that's what I was worried about too. You know, how many loves are going to screw your heart before you actually become karmic? Somebody's looking at you, or you're looking at somebody else, and that's how it starts. You be inspired, and it's great. I'm happy for you, and it is. It's good friends. My friend Maria is the one that inspired me to buy a house, and that's why you don't tell. You teach. She never told me to buy a house. Her and Raul, which I'll never forget their story. She and Raul have been together since kids. She's so sweet, great girl. So sweet. They don't cheat. They're faithful. They are responsible, and literally, I mean, she's always asking him too. You know, babe, when can we get married? It's been 8 years. When can we have a kid? He's just like, babe, like let's not rush. Literally, and they did finally. Their family now, they have a house, they're married, and they have their children. And I just will never forget that story because it was like a patient matter. And I remember them uploading, saying, you know, we bought our house today. And it was a decent sized house. It was bigger than anything we were written, you know. And so I was like, what the fuck? That's great. And I just saw, and right before that, you know, my life is always like a carrot to college. You know, even how I'm up here, some chicks from jails. Like, there's this place called the Isabella House. You can go there instead of prison. Great. I love that. So that's how I even ended up here. Literally, boom, 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 boom. Every time it's like literally a Carrington College. When I applied for college, when I was doing the law school, I was like, you know what? I was like doing law, and I was like looking around. I was like, these bitches are fucking just always working. And in the courtrooms and shit, like law was just like whatever the fuck people decided in the moment. If dickhead over here fucking wanted it like that, they could actually go have a side conversation and alter things. And I was like, hell no, dude. That's not gonna work for me because that's not real truth. And you only have two things. You can either become that or you despise it. I don't do either. I leave it. And so I actually just fucking applied for 4 different colleges, and I ended up doing education and cosmetology for my final, and it's been great. I've been working with college students for the last 12 years, and doing all the corporate, salons and business stuff, and I just focus on business and shit, and it's been really amazing. I couldn't be more happier with the way it turned out. Would I say you guys need to go to college? Fuck no. Don't even worry about it. I'm still paying on student loans. I make more money doing Airbnb than I did in any fucking salon or college or teaching. Teaching actually is my. Obviously, you guys would probably say that being a teacher would be my best job. I make the least at it. When I teach, I make it. Dude, my first teacher job I was up to 20, but both of them were starting at 16, and that was back in 12. But like even when I got up to 20 with my first one, but they take you at college will be like 16. You're like, that's great, $4 big guy. I'm just so excited. No, that's why there's no people make more money at the salon actually than teaching. I love teaching, but you guys are gonna have to pay people more, or students don't have good teachers. Da-na-na-na-na. Anyways, yeah, if you guys want to do Airbnb though, good shit. I totally recommend it. I made good money there. I'm excited. I just got my taxes done. Everything's good. If you guys just let your student loans just be directly taken from your bank, which you can call and get even lower to 25 a month if you want. Just from having those taken from a bank and never missing a payment, it brought my score up to a 711. So I've been telling you guys, please download the Experian app. It will literally guide you through to get you guys' credit score where you want to be. A lot of you guys keep saying, "Can I please borrow money? Can I please get money?" No, I'm trying to teach you how to build your credit, babe. You're gonna learn how to have and make money. Everything that I do, I blog daily in a bra, farting. So you can channel back if you feel like you missed something. Go ahead and rewind. I don't restrict anybody, but it's been authentic literally the whole way. All of these channels offer you payment. How do you get payment? I told you a million fucking times. You need 1,000 subs on YouTube. Create a channel. It's free. Got these pants. You want to see them? Oh, I'm so excited. How did I get to be spoiled? I went to seeking arrangements. I told you this a million fucking times. You guys can sit there and say whatever the fuck you guys want. If you guys want to keep fucking dealing with your sorrowful, mopey ass, foot dragging selves and do whatever the fuck you want. Some people want to travel. Some people want to bone. Some people want to go shopping. It's, we're barter for up in this bitch. So take your Eeyore ass and go fucking take your traditional ways and just go sit under a tree until you're done being shady. There's other options. You just literally search it in the Google bar. So whatever your interests are, you have to be authentic and take it from there. For everybody that's super excited about everything, it's like you can make money off all these channels. Any one of you. If you want to go to OnlyFans, go to OnlyFans. Not because you're a whore, but because maybe you have content that could curse and you don't want kids to hear it. OnlyFans isn't for people that just do that kind of stuff. I'm the freak. I think I'm the freak. I don't even know. All the other people are clothed. You can do whatever you want. That's the point of it. If you get to any point ever in any career where you're doing things for money, you actually became dark. You need to know that money is to pay your bills, to take your kids to the movies, to literally make sure that what the Spanish rest the meal. She loves that. I need it. It's about other people. If you need to be selfless, when you're selfish, you're not getting blessed. You had to come up that day. Some of you guys have come up energy, but you need to fucking, like Chris told me, Dempsey. Honestly, maybe if you start focusing on happiness instead of satisfaction. Thanks, Dempsey. Hope he's doing good. Love you, Chris. Little penis licker. He was my psychopath. Like, fuck. We were like, it was fun. He was fun for a minute. That motherfucker. Fucking doof. He was total psychopath. We both talk way too much. He's the only boyfriend I've ever had that talks like I do, and we don't deal with our type of people. Our type, no, we're way too much. There's only enough for I do all the talking in the relationship. That motherfucker, and then when you tell him what's up, he smile at you. One time, I sent him to go get some oil. He don't come back for like an hour. I'm like, where the fuck are you at, dude? He's like, you tried to jump me? Definitely didn't try to do that. Where if you're gonna take off with the truck and go be a whore, just bring me my dad's bitch. She's like, you tried to jump me. Yeah, I did not. I'm not Big Bird, okay? Not the fucking Jeepers Creepers. I'm not fucking Sasquatch, okay? Bring the fucking car back. So then he makes up this huge story, right? He's like, yeah, Zeke, his friends, they were all outside the fucking driveway. 5 of them, they had guns. They were shooting off flares. They were dressed in masks. He was afraid. I guess they were chasing him down. So he fucking down the road, takes a right, meets up with the cul-de-sac, and fucking airborns my fucking straight Durango into the sky because there's a fucking pole sticking out of the ground. And then he fled and asked me if I tried to jump it. I'm sure, Chris. Where's the Durango? It's been towed. That's nice. It's really great. That's really lovely. Why don't you go hang out with Edward? You guys can go fucking around police cars together or something. I would say definitely. Because you know what's funny? Actually, it's not funny. It's not funny. I actually ended up crashing somebody's car, and then they were like all super pissed. I was like, "What are you fucking mad about? I had 4 of my cars crashed. Honestly, we have seen. I just need to get a new one. You know when it's like a shock to you at first, and then it becomes like a lifestyle. Zeke's crashed my Impala. Edward crashed my white Durango. Very low. He's the best. He did it the best. Fucking weirdo. Fucking love Edward too. He still comes back. Ever all of them. They be coming over, once a year. I talk them up and then they leave. But then they don't answer my call. You know what I do like about myself is that when they do try to, the only person that didn't get socked up is actually Tori, and that's because he's like Forrest Gump. He's like, who, where are you going, huh? And you're like, what the hell is happening, dude? Literally, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have your exes trying to beg for you back, dude, do you ever ask yourself why? Do you really tell yourself that it's because you don't want them back? Why don't they want you, baby? It says Chica Beauty in the reverse and Fiesta in the reverse. Earlier today we were kind of being dorks. Not me, you were, obviously, and we were drawing our eyebrows on weird. And it was really funny. I felt like an Oompa Loompa, and I was trying to talk to you guys. It's bringing me great joy. And I have to tell you, ladies, if you're on here watching, you look so beautiful when you don't draw your eyebrows on. I gotta tell you. And I'm not even kidding you. I've just always noticed they're funny looking, with respect. Some of you guys can do a good job, but not many. And also, there was this time when one of my coworkers, she's just an evil being in general, but I don't judge anybody for who they. I think they're all great. But she actually came in one day and she just looked really pretty, and I was like looking at her and thinking she looks so pretty today, and I realized it's because she did not have her fucking eyebrows on, and I can't tell you how many times you guys wake up and you're so beautiful. You literally are beautiful. You have that beautiful morning face, the cute little look, and then you are so obsessed with going to that mirror, and when you get out of the bathroom, babe, I'm telling you, it's like a Chinese Asian woman or something when you're done. I think that I don't know where you decide. Whoever you need to go back in time, and I think you need to reevaluate that chapter of your life. I want you to figure out why it was that you felt like you needed to be so heavily makeup. Can you leave the house and just can you do a vlog or a live without having I look like I don't have any makeup on. I did not shower this morning either. Don't judge. But like it doesn't really matter. I even like it doesn't really matter. Even on my OnlyFans like a few weeks ago, I actually fell out of the bath and I was like live, and I just like slipped like a wet seal, and I was like, well, shit. And that's actually what he said. He said, oh shit. So, he just got up like superstar and fucking just kept going because like you can get all embarrassed and delete it, but that's not just don't. They might fucking think, dude, that's part of that's not the funniest part of the whole fucking movie. That's when people are like, what the fuck, dude? Bitch, be like, dude. And so why would we delete that part? That's what being authentic is all about. And so I want you guys to just embrace yourselves. I want you to try out things throughout the day. And honestly, just like whenever it gets to this point where you're like feeling like you gotta have it, like you guys are my biggest addiction, blogging live. So, but what I can tell you is that when I go to the mountains or when I'm in nature, I don't care about saying no, it's fine. I have other ways, but would I miss you? Yes. But would I like one thing that could take me away is my husband. Obviously, when you get a husband, you guys are gonna run away together and you're gonna be happy in love, and you're gonna be underneath the stars French kissing, and you're gonna be spending time together, and you're just gonna have less time to do these things, hopefully. And then you'll be able to return here and there, and you'll be like, hey guys, you know, I love you so much. How's it going? But love should be doing that for you. When you are on here, when we're all on here, we're basically lonely. We don't got fucking somebody in our space. I remember seeing Zeke all the time, and Edward and a bunch of people just watching videos all the time, and I never did. Now I blog them. I never blogged without. I never did any of this with my guys. This is all terror that nobody's ever had. I like it a lot. I love the new terror. I love having you guys all in my life, and I would never, ever want that shit. Anytime anybody even looks like they might be trying to like, oh, trust me, I know exactly who don't care about the people weaseling their way in here like they actually did. Fucking hilarious. You guys are the most important thing in the world. I got these beautiful white dresses, and I got this beautiful black one. I can't even with it. I'm gonna look like a beautiful fucking gorgeous sunset on the beach. I decided I'm gonna go with like longer look this year, and I don't choose. I just see, and I'm really excited about this look. This is almost like an elegant like cocktail slash promy type of vibe. I love dress season, and I love wearing sun hats and lipstick and just being at the anything water. I don't care where we are. Ooh, I just love life. This dress is gonna be so pretty. I'm like gonna faint. I can't even with life. I get so excited about dresses. You think it's gonna fit me? I'm gonna rip it. We can't have that on there. The breast pack's gross. If I gain one more pound, done. Oh yeah. A little risky. Is this what we do? That's hot though. Oh, the hats are weird. They're like round this year, like we work in some kind of haystack farm or western. It's whatever. I'm gonna go with a small one. I think I just look better with like a smaller one. Or like this whole round up here, like it needs like a strap, like a bow. It's like what is this? Like a big fucking five head? I have a bitch. I'm just kind. This is short. I'm like my crotch is gonna be like. It's nice, but I'm scared. I'm like in the middle of the night. Be like letting it air out. All right, I don't like these. Yeah, I'm gonna do like this is cute. This is really cute actually. I wasn't expecting the slip to be so high, but you know something's gonna go up on me. Might as well. Feels good. That's what your mom said the night that she got pregnant with me. Unbelievable. All right, so oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me? That looks so pretty. You're done. What the fuck? This is crazy. I don't even know who people think they are acting like this. Making dresses like this for girls to wear. Who the fuck do they think they are? Now I'm taking my pants off. I'm too crazy. This is cute, dude. See, I already knew it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on the beach, and when the wind blows, you're gonna have your like dress, like just like when you're walking and like it blows in the wind a little bit, and you're standing there like a gorgeous fucking goddess. And we have the white one too, and we have the black one, the other black one. It is I can't even with this life, dude. I love dresses. I'm kind of like love playing dress up. It's like my thing. My whole life I've just been playing dress, and I really like it. Okay, we have Barbie perfume, everything. Fast and the Furious. You're being called into service. Yeah, to do a service in the car. Very well while they drive. I think is what that message was. Fine with me. Cycles of life. Oh shit. Ace of Cups in the reverse, huh? Whoa! Suffer alone? Who the fuck are you dating? I thought we were just gonna do a doggy style in the car. You're not with a fun person. I'm trying to figure out. And then you're like, this bitch will be like, you can suffer alone. You're like, whoa! I thought. She's like, ah! Like you're like your demons. Can you do something different with your mouth other than scream like a freak? She's like, ah! You're like, you had to wear earplugs and shit. You're like, fuck. My mom, she's like, what the fuck? That's what she does. She just fucking freaks out like a bird dying. And so I just like, actually, it's like, Mom, I said, I got some earplugs. What? I said, I got some earplugs. What the fuck does that do? Anything? I said, so that you don't have to fucking hear things that you're complaining about. She gets so pissed. But literally, bro, shut up. Like, dude, I don't know if everybody, like, that one person that straight fucking starts yelling and shit, and the fucking whole room just starts looking at them instead of anything they're talking about. And you're like, you need, like, it's my friend Amanda, too. It's the one person with the dog, that just like, it's like, we all do it too, because we're like, telling the dog, I'm like, get down, fucking get down right now, little bitch. You know what I mean? And then like, the person that is like kissing, like, they actually love dogs and they don't even mind that dogs jumping on them. We know those friends, we all do it, we've all done it with our dogs at one point. Some of you had to bitch slap around with your man or woman. I get it. That's why I started wearing a fanny pack. Zeke. That motherfucker, he could take the keys to the Durango, hide the Durango at some random spot, leave your ass in the middle of the motherfucking concert, not be able to come back to the arena because they lock the doors when you go outside, and you can't come back in, period. And I was like fine with that because that motherfucker was stupid. And literally, he would be like, lose the truck, lose the keys, still come back, and want to know where the fuck the Durango is. There's no getting out of this shit. You're fucked. Oh my gosh. There was this one party, dude. I have this one friend, and her and her man. Oh my gosh, man. They decided to be swingers. Not a very good idea. The dude, you don't even know, dude. It's like I don't even know. Those one friends that like if you're sitting there and then they turn on like a weird movie and then people like, and you're like, you realize that you might be like in this weird like intro thing, and you're like, and then like your homie give you the head nod like, no, hell no. What the fuck? Bro, you were dying, bro. Crazy shit, dude. That's how the fuck you get robbed. Like, you're stupid. What the fuck? Hell no, bro. You paying? Is this a paid gig or what's happening here? I've never done a black eye. It's like the first time like this. I don't know. I'm a black virgin girl, you know what I mean? There's a lot of women that might be like, just do it. You're like, ain't doing it. Just do it for me if you kiss me right now before he walks in. I'm not kissing anybody before you. Who's walking in? You're fucking get away from me. You're done. Literally, dude. That one same chick too. She got on the yellow real bad. She was like, she liked to rock it up. She would, am I too fat? She would get done smoking all hers, right? She would like, why are you gonna load me a piece of paper? What? You wadded up paper, the white paper, and you loaded it. Nobody did that. If you want another hit, just say it. We'll give you one. Quit fucking tripping out, weirdo. Get wrong people. My mom, she was always greedy. Sorry, mom, but I did this to you. I was so sick of her shit. When my mom was on the day, whatever the fuck, he knows, it would go to 17. Motherfucker beat up. Bro, I at one point, during all this, whether it was the day she called the police and turned everybody in, threatened the drug dealer, or fucking confiscated everything you owned, we hadn't had enough. So this day, she was like, give me everything you want, everything is mine. She's like, take that. You're like, oh my god. She's like, fucking idiot. You're like, oh my gosh, stop hitting me. She's like, you deserve to be hit. You're mine. You're like, I know. Wait, hell. Fuck. And then I was so done with her shit, dude. So I gave her a bag of baby powder, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, she loaded that shit red on it, turned blood red. She was so pissed, of course, she was mad. She couldn't believe it. Ruined her whole damn pizzle with my nasal. Me and Tori's trying real hard not to laugh her balls off. Baby powder her ass. She's freaking out, of course. She wants to know who the fuck did this. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I said, I don't know. Honestly, they could probably be done with your ass. I just keep telling them to give them stuff. Maybe, I don't know. So then I get to my dad's. He's like, man, your fucking mom be tripping the fuck out, dude. Saying I fucking straight fucking gave her some weird. I said, honestly, dad, I don't even rip, dude. She probably just wants some more free stuff. When you've had enough, you've had enough. I had enough of both of them. They were fools. Both fools. Fools. Fools! They were both fucking fools. Literally, dude. They, like, by the time we were fucking 2.5, we had actually learned how to do the whole damn experiment by force. And then, like, they were like, go and get us the lithium batteries now. Or you want to get dinner. I don't care. Dinner's disgusting. You know where dinner ended up? Not gonna lie. Underneath the fucking refrigerator, there was this rock thing that pulls out. I ain't fucking eating that shit. We don't fucking eat till the fucking food's gone in our country. That shit's your country. Like, your shit's no. We will eat the food if it's gone, if it's good. If it's not good, we will not be leaving the table till we die. Whatever. So we're gonna come up with another plan. I'm not eating that shit. If I said I'm not doing it, I'm not fucking doing it. I don't care if I ever fucking looked like I did it when I was done. I know I fooled you because you were fucking annoying me and I had to get off the table. Let's see, what else did I do? One time the Schwann's man, he was hitting on my mom. He was trying. I think they did it. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I was a hungry child and I actually was scared for my life. I didn't know what was happening. We were kicked outside. So I rounded up the troops, my siblings. I placed one at the door, one in the tree, and one at the back door of the Schwann's man's truck, and one of them inside the freezer of the Schwann's man's truck, and we just ate. We took a lot of ice cream cones, and we thought we were getting away with it. My mom, she doesn't believe in theft, so she fucking made us give them all back after we were done. We said, Mom, we robbed the shit out of this bitch. She's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? What the fuck? Bro, like, he ain't getting that for free. Like, he can't just hit your mom for free. Like, what the fuck? Why don't we not have to say? We want candy for that shit. Like, what the fuck? Literally, dude, I'll never forget that day. I want that Schwann's man shit back right now. I know what you guys did last summer. One time, the cops, they always be trying to arrest me and James all the time. And you know what's so funny? Karen and Rowdy had an affair. I don't know if anybody knows this, but they super did. That they actually had an apartment at the apartment across the street from the inn at Soap Lake. And ironically, they were next door to me and James. And one day, the police officers who were having an affair literally walked out next door from me and James, people that they arrested all the time. Weird. Super weird. Yeah, in that place, that was a good place. That's where we learned about Tech 9, I'm a player. It's James' fault. So I was bumping it. I'm a player. He's like, you walk in so pissed, he said, you're a fucking player, huh? You're a fucking player? Why do you guys teach us these things? So that we can like the beat and then we can get yelled at for it. Just like the time when I was just listening to I'm an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. I'm an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Zeke does same shit. So you're an eeny, meeny, miny, mo fucking lover? I literally didn't even know the words until he actually accused me of it. I was liking the beat. So you guys need to watch yourselves. Literally attacking us great women. That is unnecessary. We're innocent. Unbelievable. If we're just having a good time, I highly doubt we even know the words, okay? We're just doing this, okay? Literally, dude. Watch her mouth. The fast and the fierce again. What is going on? Somebody wants to fuck your bitch so good. You need to be careful. You better treat her better. I'm feeling that Shawn Mendes. Maybe I could treat you better energy. You're being called to service. So, the church wants to know if you have any donations. And then do you like to offer? God is a woman from Ariana Grande. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out, bitch. Watch your mouth. Oh my gosh, what the fuck did you say? I said, get the fuck out of my way, ho, now. Get the fuck on down with your knees. We have these, but we're gonna put that in there by this one's the one that looks cute because we don't have to wear a bra with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's about as big as your girl's hoe. You know, it's like it's why you want to leave her. You came through the other side and you're like, and you actually need a breath of fresh air too because she stank. What are you guys doing? Did she shower today? Literally, I can't believe it. I had to take my blanket back. You know, I don't let people use my blanket for that exact reason right there. Hell no. Somebody was using my blanket. Sure, I forget. Okay, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm the bitch. Like if you like, if I like, I'll take my pillow from under your, like you're the, like you just go pillowless. I know. What are you doing? Like I don't care, dude. In my opinion, if they didn't like some situations, people set themselves up for failure with. One time, I couldn't even stand James anymore because he was snoring so loud. I couldn't even sleep. It was like fucking Antarctica was having an earthquake, dying. Dinosaurs were coming back to life. So I go into the spare room, right? And ironically, he had hidden his fucking phone in there under the pillow where I sleep just to fucking some non-snoring rest. Isn't that shit weird? Hello, I'm fucking cheating. Wow, what the fuck? You're cheating, huh? I had grace and fucking patience, apparently, which I usually do. You wouldn't know it, but it's true. Underneath here, the stress, I have grace and patience. But literally, dude. So I guess I took the number down. That's what I definitely did in my dream. Um, I waited till the next day apparently, and I this was my very first time actually handling things like a beast. I'd never had to do that before, and I have had to do it since a few different times. Wonderful, many ways. Just ask me. I am the actual cheat. Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone, fucking get you back, fucking laugh your ball sack, put gun in your hair, fucking expert. I am so funny. And so this was actually my very first experience with that. I never planned anything. I'm just a genius. I was born this way. I know. It's crazy. No, it's okay. Stop clapping. Just calm down. This is all Jesus. You know, if it wasn't for him, I would be nothing. Also, I literally just want to give a shout out to my mother. You know, if it wasn't for her, I would be nothing either. And nothing that I've ever gone through could even ever compare to anything that she's ever gone through. So if I ever look like I'm sad, don't even ever pity me. Pray for her. Pray for her. I'm nothing. She needs everything. If you want to donate to me, send it to my mother. I deserve nothing. These pants, hers. My hair, hers. My boyfriend, take it. It don't matter. My floor underneath my feet, have it. It's yours. I'm nothing. All right. So a lot of people are just like feeling like, you know, just release it right now. If you can come out of somebody's vagina and mean nothing, then I mean, what the fuck else could ever fucking be a problem in the future? You're a fucking born badass. You're like, bitch, you think you matter? My mama fucking straight shot me out. Fucking, I landed on the floor and she didn't even name me. She named me Brandon. So get the fuck out of my face, bitch. You're like, I never even went to counseling for that. And you talk about fucking some hoe from fucking 2 fucking lifetimes ago that didn't even recognize you on the street because you ugly as fuck. And that you had a crush on that you wanted in your life. And fucking, I wanted you to fucking shut up. And you never did that. So shut the fuck up now. And maybe he'll come back to you. Do you want to do pedicures tomorrow or nails? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do some pedicures. Because it's gonna be random stuff. My kids are literally teenagers, and they are literally acting like we did when we were teens. Isn't that crazy? They're cool. Fuck came out of my damn room earlier while I was doing that lock that I failed at. She's over here sitting. Dude, my youngest is straight Dr. motherfucking evil. She'd always be smiling. I'm like, the fuck you? She literally sitting in the chair. She's practically got her fucking finger up. She's watching. I said, you been fucking watching this shit? Oh, I don't even know what she doesn't even tell you what she's been doing. She'll sit on the stairs right there, dude. She's my evil Scorpio one. She's a lot like my dad, and also not like myself. My other ones are not like that. They're very narcissistic and sociopathic. She's like been raised by me full time, so she has a lot of those traits, but she has cancer training. So well, actually, all the kids do. Skylar's fine. He's very spiritual. He's a fucking little prep. He's so funny. He's a fucking dad guy. He's like, well, I told you, Tori, you look like Gandalf. Coming at me, he said, "Where are you going?" Well, Skylar's a fucking preppy ass Libra. He fucking goes get this Gucci ass fucking fanny pack and literally wears it over his shoulder like a prep. Tori decides he wants to wear the fanny pack like I don't even know. Goes and gets high and coke, loses his shit. Skylar's face when he feels like if you even smoke too much of Skylar's pin, he'll do the head shake. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Libra before, but they practically faint when they have to share. Even if you ask him to pay and it's $1.67, he's like, "Are you for real?" Yeah. Are you here for real, bro? Like for real? Mom, like I don't even have that money right now. Mom. Or like he'll like he's just like that. That's how Libras are. But if a Libra does actually settle down with you, they actually love you. Libras and air signs in general actually are very dedicated. I'm only clarifying that because I saw some women, which I don't remember who you are, which is fine. That's good. That's a good thing. Most women I do remember who you are, but I don't remember who you are, which is a great thing. That shows me that there's not many like you. But for anybody who actually has had suffer with a Libra man, I can't speak for women. They're all different. Everybody's sign is different, whether they're gender. Um, that's why I want to know your guys' signs, and I want to get to know more about you. I'm Cancer. I'm equal parts water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Actually, I'm equal in all three. But my fourth sign is Cancer, which I'm glad for because Pisces and Scorpio are the little dark siders of the group. Like Cancers are the outgoing manipulator ones. We're the social one. We're the fucking face of the company type thing. Scorpio is the pessimistic fucking asshole who fucking hates the whole world and still hates their fucking sibling that didn't get fucking disciplined enough and they wanted them to receive like the ultimate punishment. A lot of Scorpios have sibling rivalry that is actually unknown and it goes it's crazy. I don't even know, dude. I love my Scorpios, but damn, bro. Some of the shit y'all be mad about is just lifelong. Pisces are my buddy. You guys are crazy with us. Pisces are the biggest, actually, masterminds for murder, but Cancers are the ones that play it out and get caught. So we get caught the most in Pisces. You know, they're our buddy. Dude, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, we roll together, dude. We hate each other's fucking guts sometimes, too, but, like, actually, I don't feel like Pisces hates anyone. I feel like Pisces is just, like, smart. You guys are calculated, but you guys, you know what sucks about a Pisces? You don't do shit with your fucking life, and you never find true love. You sit there and play fucking games. Every one of you, you have an addiction of some sort that takes over your life, whether it's your service to a narcissistic parent, a boyfriend, or an addiction. I've never actually, if I see any of you Pisces truly find your total package, you'd be the first. Same Scorpio. Leo too. My best friend Patricia is Leo. She's passed now. My baby daddy Leo passed. My mom's a Leo, still single, passing proudly soon. Just like life is not looking good for her. Pessimistic and single and fucking still hating on the same shit she was hating on from fucking 18. What a bummer. I mean, and I love everybody, but bro, watch yourself, dude. Like, because every year I prayed for those people's happiness, and every year into their 70s now, my dad's dead. You know, I've never seen him change yet, and so I still believe in everybody because you're smart enough to do it. But are you willing to do it? Basically, what's happening for everybody, yeah, I see reuse, but I see refuse. You guys are refusing to make the changes necessary, and that's not saying that just because you don't want to change, that other people don't still. They say they told you to do something, and people in our generation, the 40 and below, are definitely motivated. We are determined. We have no choice at this point to turn things around, and narcissism is as bad as the fucking plague. Pessimism, narcissism, sexual, like you can do whatever you want with your sexuality, but own it. It's nobody's problem that you are not having success in your relationships. It's not even something that you're gonna have help you in finding love if you're whining like a bitch. And I mean, it's like stupid shit. Everybody's priorities are pretty ridiculous. So I'm just happy to be here with our group. I think you guys are badass. I think we're fun. I think we're just bonfire, fucking jet ski, fuck each other on the back of a jet ski, fucking make out, fucking underneath the star, fucking be pirates of the Caribbean, eat a good taco kind of night. And then we'll are actually loyal. We don't have people in this group that are just gonna be a threat. And if anybody would ever hurt another person in this group, they get blocked from ever doing that to you. As far as I can help, I mean, most people will go about it, and you guys accept people into your life that are going to do that. Um, some of you guys have family members and you have lovers that are doing that, and friends. You guys got a lot of people. For me, I don't have a lover and I don't hang out with friends, so I literally have my family that I see once or twice a year, and yep, they do it. They never stop doing it, but I love them. I go back and forth on if it's worth fucking what they do for the love that I say I have. It's still an act of major disrespect, but you know, they could pass it any minute, and honestly, I think I'd feel way worse if I just didn't come down there and love them. I did try to text them all this week, even after they did all that shit to me, and they spoke one word about it. They never say anything about anything, but I can tell by them not speaking anything at all uh, that they're embarrassed and that they know that I know that they fucked me over, and they'll never say anything. And you know what? Those are things that we have to deal with every fucking minute of our day, and we just have to own it. Nobody says sorry to anybody in our group. Nobody cares. They argue, they gaslight to the point of actually being proven guilty and you doing something about it. So you need to take your power back from these people. And I don't know who the fuck thinks they look like Barbie up in this bitch, but they don't. Somebody's in their 30s and older and they still trying to look like Barbie. Bro, just be whoever the fuck you are. Whatever you like to wear, wear it. You don't go and look at another thing and just think, oh, I'm going to be like that. That's copycat trend following energy, and it's not good for you. There's a stupid bitch in my fucking chair a while back, and she said her favorite movie star stopped wearing ponytails, and so she doesn't wear ponytails anymore. And she used a COVID mask string to tie it in a knot, and she created a ponytail out of it because the trend was no longer to wear ponytails. Well, obviously she ain't fucking. So you're gonna use an unsanitary, fucking disgusting ass mask string? Not that I give a fuck either way. But that's the stupidest shit I've heard. You look like a moron. Just to follow a trend. So many people do that. Every person like out there, oh, she didn't do that. You guys are doing the same thing with the OnlyFans. Saying all of a sudden because people launch OnlyFans, you go back and forth on if they're a hoe or if you want to participate. Every single person that has actually complained about anything OnlyFans, literally, you guys have hit on me and many other people. And then you announce your feelings, and it's like so random. It shows that you're just all over. So if you want to do something, always just do it. You have to be authentic. You have to be pure, and you have to really just do whatever you feel like you're happy doing. It's about joy. I told my family at 18 I was going to do this shit. They told me no, I'm not, or I would be kicked out of the family. So yeah, I've been literally kicked out of the family for the last 7 years over that. But I didn't start at 18 because I started studying martial arts and law of attraction. And because you're doing entertainment, well, you have to have a brain. Obviously, entertainment, when I think about entertainment, I like doing anything on stage. It doesn't really matter. Clothes off, clothes on. I don't care. I like it all. Singing, dancing, joking around, fucking boning, photo shoots, teaching, anything. I love it. There's I don't give a fuck. I fucking literally love it. So there's I don't take all gigs, and I actually have never taken a. I've never even done a porn shoot or anything. I only do my solo shit because I always think about Easy E and Tupac. You know, not fucking where they fuck up. They sign with the wrong person and trafficking and just the nasty. I mean, it's obvious. When you're doing anything entertainment, there's a lot of several things that you can actually ask right off top. So when you are navigating your way through anything, if you're desperate and you move fast, you're gonna have failure. What is your plan of action? That's what we're just gonna be fun about going to California. Is that we're gonna? I'm gonna be by the beach, and I've never been there before. I've never been. That's the Pacific Ocean. I've been to the Pacific Ocean. I've been to the Atlantic, and I've been to the Bering Sea. I'm excited. I love anything ocean. I'm a water sign, so the ocean's my element, and I am very excited to be there. I am so excited to be in California because it's going to be warm enough to just relax on the beach, and so I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm actually going to probably go get a new laptop, and I am going to continue to advance in my entertainment stuff, and you need to do the same thing. It's not about making money until I'm investing. Whenever I get paid, all my money will go straight to my bills first, and then I'm thinking about ways to make videos for you guys. And I've been upgrading my house by painting, staining the deck. I upgraded the curtain rods and curtains, and I also have a theme too, and I have a purpose for why I'm doing things or keeping myself away from other people. My reason for keeping myself away from other people is I'm trying to become a lady so that I can become married. I've never been married. And if I'm around women at the salon and I'm managing people that are toxic and that I already know are grown ups and are immature just because they're bored, I feel like that's taken away from my man and my family. And you have to make sacrifices sometimes, knowing that the 3 to 5 people that we surround ourselves with by is who we become like within a 60-day period is a big deal. I don't want to become like any of those disgusting women. And I wasn't worried about that. But I don't want to come home anymore complaining to my man about anybody that I already know is a grown up and should be acting like one. So I'm just making those cuts. And I was able to actually find the seeking arrangements, and that's where and then YouTube's been great. You guys have been all great. YouTube and seeking arrangements and OnlyFans a lot of money. So all of that money, it does not go in my pocket, and I actually when I show off these things, I don't pay for them. Today I did. I bought 300, but most of the things I don't buy. You guys can link up with different people. You can actually promote their stuff. If you can promote anything, you need to start being more savvy with your sales skills. If you're spending your own money, then you're silly biscuit. And when I see, I'm going to tell you right now, I am very gender role. I actually do believe in gender roles. I'm actually able to do both gender role jobs. And so, one thing I can tell you is that a man asking a woman to provide for them doesn't happen in my house. Yes, I can provide for my man, but no, you will not ever fucking text me and ask me to pay your bills. Have some pride. I've had several men in my inbox actually begging me for money. What the fuck? You'd be banished from the country. You should be ashamed of yourself. No woman owes any man money. A woman's role is to cook, clean, have your baby, and fucking serve her man. And she hasn't been able to do that because you're not one. She's had to be one. And then you want to ask people to lend you money as a man? That's just crazy to me. And I'm not trying to put you down, but when it gets to the point where men are asking women for fucking money and actually think it's okay, I got to say something. It's not that we won't help you if you need it, absolutely, but I have actually sent the same person, the same people. I've already sent you guys money. And then you think it's a joke to fucking ask again? No, that's not a joke. It makes you look like a joke. When somebody else show up once, you get one favor a year from me. Maybe a lifetime. There's a whole world of people. How's you want? Come over here again. What do you want to do, sweetie pie?
We should go get food.
Yeah? Do you by chance want my panda? Because I didn't eat it. I didn't say that. What do you want to go get? You want to go like out to eat?
Arby's.
Arby's, huh? Fast food? That doesn't seem very fun.
Yeah, it does.
Arby's?
Yeah.
I don't want to go drive to go to Arby's, man. When I have like literally all like, and we can do Arby's tomorrow, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna drive to Arby's. I know it sucks. But tomorrow we can. Let's go do our pedicures and we'll just go eat at a restaurant. We haven't done that. We can go to Northside.
Okay.
We can go to the Golden Golf, or we can just do our nails and whatever we want. Yeah, I don't want to go drive for a fast food just because if you could drive, I would let you. I know, right? Soon. It's not even that I care about it. I don't want to fucking actually drive. You can have my panda though. It's like still literally full. All the chicken and everything. Not because I'm trying to get out of it, just because I actually realized I didn't. Oh yeah, the juice. That was a little bit weird. What's is it cold outside?
I don't know.
What time is it over there? 10, 11, 15? I guess we can go to the pavilion and like go for a little walk since downtown or something, or do you just want to go get food?
Go get food.
Yeah. Well then, do you mind if we just do tomorrow? Cause like you're not. It's just sort of fast food. You'll be fine. If you wanted to do anything else, I'd be like, yeah, dude. I don't want this either. I didn't bite that. Shrink it. You last. You know that pop too. I don't even know. See, it worked out. And did the pants then? Did they fit?
You're wrong.
What?
They won't.
Try them on right now. I'm gonna come up there and knock. I'm so excited. I love picking out stuff for you guys. I get so excited. I love you, beautiful. Do you want me to come up there and cuddle with you and watch a movie? What? Ooh. Yeah, I'll be open-minded, but I'm actually not somebody who likes to really drive. I don't actually go and do a whole lot. I go for purpose. These are cute. So I'm really excited. These pants, I feel a little bit like a leprechaun, I'm not gonna lie. What are we doing here? I need to get a mirror. I can't see anything over there. This whole thing is like a shit show. So why are you guys not cleaning the house? Every time I start lighting, I stop doing. You guys are definitely my biggest addiction, which I love. And that's a big reason, like, because people like instantly, dude. Do you think a dude would literally let me sit here and talk to you? Oh my gosh, fuck no. My kids have been sweet about it for the most part. My mom and my sister, I'm not exactly sure what level my brother has to do with it, but my mom and sister, they actually launch my shit on TV screens in the house and sit there and actually call people into the room and make fun of me. What the fuck, dude? I've been hearing about it for a long time, bro. And I'm just like, you're grown ass bitches, dude. And like you guys already know. Like even like every time I go down there, I take it's always a $1,500, $2,500 trip every time, dude. I get so excited. I pack them up hell shit. I just like bring so much food. I'm just like I already know they're gonna do. Like it happens no matter what. Every time. And dude, I swear to God, every time I literally show up, dude, every time I find the next thing out, it's worse than the last thing. I can't even fucking. I already knew they were launching me and fucking literally making fun of me, but to like, and I knew that it was them or literally Jeff or Halo. It was like so weird situations. There was 3 different sets of groups of people that could have been responsible for hacking, and literally on the day that my shit got hacked, which was not even the first day. My mom, I found out, has been hacking my shit since that I can see all the way back into 22. So I definitely already know my brother took my SIM cards from my phone. They'll pop them into their phone. They have access to all your shit. So when you go to look for your old devices, yeah, there's if you have a thief that comes through that used to steal phones, if they're into technology, they're getting smarter. They're not taking the device anymore. They're taking the hard drive or they're taking the SIM card. And so that alone, they just pop right into any other device. Blink, they now have access to all of your shit. So this has been a fucking issue. But oddly, the day that my camera system, dude, my brother's been hacking my cameras. They've been watching every fucking thing. So you watch me fuck, you watch me do all the, you literally are watching me. That's actually really fucking weird, dude. I've completely disabled all of my systems. I have no system that I know they've had anything. I don't trust any of it. I'm disgusted. I literally fucking by accident found out last weekend they were doing it. And he's been telling me shit too. He's like, I'm telling you, I'm just letting you know, man. She can see everything. What do you? How would she see everything? I said, like literally, they're all. I know that they're all weird and stuck and shit, but like I actually have it set up. That oh, trust me, everything. He's been trying to clue me in because we've been close-ish, but right before, dude, I found out that shit. Me and him got in a fight because literally I opened the closet. He goes, "Fuck, we're doinking around." He's got this whole fuck bunch of coats. And there's a bunch of my coats, dude. My Northern Glacier coat, that's fucking $300 jacket. There's Zeke's fucking sweater. There's Edward's fucking jacket that I knew he stole the day he fucking took it. My Carhartt one, brand new. There's like $600 worth of jackets, and like literally he's like, "What the fuck, bitch? You know, these are fucking mine." You know, well, no, they're literally not yours. That's my fucking shit on this fucking coat. Literally, he's like, "That one was fucking no, the fucking it wasn't." I literally, bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't even care. Just don't fucking sit there and talk to me like a moron. Anyways, he straight left and walked all the way to my mom's, 2 miles back. And when he got there, when I got there, he was like sitting on my mom's floor next to my mom by her on the bed. And so, and Tasha was in there, everybody was in there. And they all were, I don't remember what the fuck they said they were doing. They were doing something specific. But what they also did, like a dumb shit, was fucking trying to take Halo and turn her against me. They was like, "Oh, you should sign your rights over to us." Uh, why the fuck would I do that? You're an idiot. Get the fuck out of my face. They, for multiple times, they say, "Sign your rights over." Like, we just want to be there for you. We want to help you out. We hope you. Shut the fuck up. Literally, how fucking idiot are you? Literally, get the fuck out of my face. Anyways, in the midst of it, I realized that my daughter's sitting there fucking around with the phone that I didn't give her, and I didn't even think anything about it. I just literally took it because my daughter's going through depression. She's on probation by Superior Court, and I'm her fucking mother, and I'm here to get my fucking kid. And it was like literally an act of just like fucking caring about her depression. I could feel my kid's depression. Like, you know, when you're around somebody that you just feel like other people like pressure, you could just tell it was not her at all. It was just the saddest energy, dude, coming off of her. In the car, it was. In her room, it was. Everywhere when you talked to her, it was like she had her eyes down. Just hell no, dude. I could have never left my kid there. Like, dude, I'm sure if that was the best thing for her, of course I would always be thinking of what that would be. But she's actually been doing great. Been at school all week. She's happy. She's smiling. She feels loved, cared for. And honestly, that's all I needed to tell her. I just told her, honestly, man, I would have let you do whatever, but I just felt like you were sad. I could not have actually left you there, like literally. So just know that, you know, I love you, and that's what she told me. She felt like she needed the most was just to know that she wasn't going to be left. Like she was struggling with some abandonment issues from Zeke and from her friends at school, and so that right there was just like just being yourself and just coming in and honestly being true to your people and just giving them. I asked her, "What do you want to do? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go?" She's like, you know, looking at the floor, she's all painful. She's like, "Oh, just, you know, like you just tell them, man." I could have, you know, I don't even know. I just like, she like threw her phone on the bed. I just grabbed that shit instantly when she walked away. I don't even know. It just came out of me. And on that phone, dude, my mom was literally hacking that one too. And she, shut the fuck up. She had literally fucking switched my daughter's account out and put another account in. So there was two on there. And in that, she fucking synced her own dumbass shit into the, I just, everything was right there in the gallery, dude. all her dumbass shit. So just know that the first thing you want to do when you get anything, if you got a problem with somebody, bitch, handle that fucking idiot. They have no business getting it anywhere in your fucking personal shit. How dare they? They need to grow the fuck up. So when you got a problem with a stupid bitch and they need to be dealt with, you need to confiscate their shit. Absolutely. That's the first and only thing you need when somebody dies. The phone. When somebody wants to be stupid, the phone. Because why? Not because you're being controlled. You need to understand their mindset. What are they talking in this moment about? Are they in pain? Are they going crazy? Are they influenced by friends? Were they peaceful? That's what you're here. You're here for them. This has nothing to do with fucking you. So literally, just being there for another person can help you see where other people have been really truly against you. And you know what? It doesn't work out for the people that do the stupid shit. Look at all the time wasted. Look at all those hours plotting and hacking and creeping. Why? And why? You know, at the end of the day, I would just really just probably just try your best to just be as normal as possible because honestly, the problems that the people that honestly bully us suffer from are so fucking weird that they disturb even me to the point where I have to actually not think about it. There's no reason for the weird ass shit, but what I can tell you is that I've learned in this chapter, it's a very like intense one. Every person, they have ways about them that are fucking whack, and they're really bitch ass moves. But so far, been able to beat all of them, dude. I can't even believe it, dude. But I've been actually having to pay very close attention to these fuckers. These fuckers are like, their best. You could just think about a spider, like that's watching you at any time, and you don't really know. It's like they're very. They have multiple eyes too. Yeah, I could see it. They come up with spider energy, literally. Like they're very calculated people in this chapter, and they are out to get theirs. And they are stopping. They've been stopping at nothing for our whole life. But I don't know if we're getting wiser or if they're getting worse. But just keep on your toes and don't be sitting there crying about it. You know, at the end of the day, it's a very unique situation. And I don't really care if my mom is upset now, like, because we're going to talk about it. So it appears that my mom wants to be a man. Um, that's what it appears to me. And I'm going to talk about it because, you know, it's happening to me and she's made it about my life. So she's taken on a persona of a man, and I respect that. Do whatever you want. But over this period of time, she's actually completely bashed me. She's trying to literally ruin my life. And it's because she fears people judging her for a desire that she personally has. That is terrible behavior to have tried to cut me down and ruin me and shame me and just really stab me so many fucking times. Honestly, and I just want to speak up about that because, for one, I would have always accepted anyone. I work in the hair industry and we have tons of trannies and gay people. The only person that she's the one who speaks illy about gays. She's the one who swears to God everybody's going to fucking hell all the time. But in secret, she lives a life of gay, and that's not even a problem. So it's what comes out of her own soul and mouth. That you say you're going to hell to everybody, and you live a secret life. Whatever. Like nobody in our generation cares. Embrace whoever the fuck you are. But to literally try to ruin other people, we get that too. We study because we have to protect ourselves, unfortunately, from people like that. This is one of the most serious of my cases. She's always been the most serious case I've ever heard. And like I said, every fucking visit gets worse. To know that my own mother is like a man and subscribe to my shit is very disturbing. And I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. And literally, dude, do you ever hear a damn word about it? Fuck no, dude. Dude, they just go silent. And when I'm supposed to eat dinner next to y'all fucking weirdos, and when you guys watch my fucking personal shit, why do you do that? That's just weird shit. You know, we're gonna be talking a lot about some weird ass shit in this chapter, and I didn't know we were gonna take this kind of thing. But for one, I just want to say that the most biggest point here I was gonna make was that I don't have no problem if my mom wanted me to do. She obviously does. So if you're struggling with some kind of identity issue of that sort, for one, any type of like racism of any type of gender or group is not, it's forbidden in the Villa Woods. So if you're protected here, we've made that clear the whole time. The only person that is an enemy to anyone who is actually insecure is their own self. I can promise you that. And I'm not sure if the enemies know this, but what we can say is that if you want to do something that's bothering you to the point of worrying about going to heaven or hell, honey, you've done way worse than fucking being a dude. And I'm not one to mention that, but literally, if you need to know, dude, who gives a fuck about fucking heaven and hell? Who the fuck are you talking about? Heaven and hell is the 4D and it's on the same fucking realm. God and heaven and hell, they live together. I don't know who the fuck you're afraid of. Why do you keep separating hell from heaven as if you're scared to be there? Why are you afraid of anything? You know, when you can live a life fearlessly and you stop fucking fearing everything and acting like things are separated and that you have to draw lines everywhere, then maybe you can live a life. You draw lines where the fuck you want. Like, the point is that you're smart and you know exactly the shit ain't working. And even more so, that's crazy that people would actually be living lives like that. And you know, I've called it. I called it, dude. I said, you know, honestly, I swear, dude, I think she's, with respect, you know, a lesbian. I really look into these things. Her behaviors and her timelines and her stories, actually, that's what I've determined. And it was very similar. It was a little bit different, but first of all, we don't give a fuck. Do whatever fuck you want to do. But if we find out that you literally have to sabotage another person's life to do anything, you're just crazy. Get a fucking no. That's literally forbidden. We won't tolerate it anymore in the new world order. Nobody needs to make another life difficult to do anything. And if you're ruining or hurting another person to do anything and you don't have the balls to just be a good person and say, you know what, I'm a piece of shit, I want to fuck around, I want to be single, I can't commit to you, then you're a pussy and you'll get karma. If you want to fucking do a lot of people instead of fucking be serious, then why don't you fucking use protection instead of to have babies and then literally try to fuck around and say somebody's not good enough when your kid's young? That's crazy. When your kids are 12 and under, that's a whole vibe. You have birthday parties planned. You have fucking Easter. You have trick or treating. 12 and under is a vibe. When your kids are 9 to 12 is when they decide you might be stupid. And they should never think of you stupid before that. You should be their best friend. Taking them to the river, teach them football, swimming. I mean, what the fuck are you doing? I have no respect for anybody that doesn't actually pamper the shit out of their kids and do birthday parties. Your kids need to wake up on their birthday and see balloons in the kitchen. They need to smell dinner in the kitchen. And some of you guys ain't even home, and you say that somebody's a bitch and that you just didn't have compatibility, but you have a baby, and that's just crazy. You think, you know what? You think that you're gonna get anything? You're getting nothing but fucking big karma, dude. You birthed a fucking kid, and you don't even actually show respect to being a man or a woman or a family person or a fucking parent. There's three different sections there. A person of God. Like, you're failing in every fucking area. Like, you can stay in page energy and night energy. We talk about that elevation all the time, but you chose to sleep around and actually have a baby. And now you make reasons up for your like, you have nothing to offer a child that you brought into this world and you don't care. Shame the fuck on you. I have to work very hard to. My kids have never known how to home. Literally, dude, and my men don't pay well. Like, I have to work fucking 3 to 5 jobs a lot of times. So I don't have any mercy whatsoever. Quit fucking texting me and saying that you fucking got another problem. We all got problems, bitch. Literally. We all got problems. We all work very hard for this shit. Hazel, your boyfriend's here. Literally, dude, we have to do rentals. My kids have to clean these rentals. We have to fucking do customer service. Fucking, we have to do corporate meetings. We have to do fucking ridiculous shit. I have to manage people that talk about fucking people taking pictures of their boobs in the bathroom. Then, as soon as the meeting's over, they walk over there and they say, "I can't even believe she would say that to you. That is completely inappropriate." And then they go be best friends. How about he? He's a little boyfriend. Thank you. He picks her up every night. He loves her. Hi, buddy. He's never let me pet him. Watch, I was singing their love song. They have a song. And Hazel, oh, she's upstairs moving. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. She's in love with the boy. Is your boyfriend here? Is your boyfriend here? Nope, no toys. Good girl. You're learning, huh? Have fun. See you soon. I've never had a boyfriend for Hazel. Hazel was Edwards at first. Well, she came from my family, but Edward wanted her. But we had some weird situations with him. There was a couple of weird injuries to Hazel that we took her to the vet for that I was concerned about. Came from somebody in the home, and then where he moved, actually the lady in there said, "Hey, I gotta talk to you." She's like, "I think that he might be abusing the dog," and so it was like 3 times. I was like, okay. So I actually ended up with her. It was not an easy process. I got a couple broken ribs, and I had to go to jail, but I got the dog. It was hard because he would call me and it's like it was crazy because when you're going through breakup and you actually have to set boundaries because you hear a rumor that somebody's abusing somebody, then you can't let them visit the kid or the dog. And it's crazy because your heart's broken. It was a lot, and I even reported it because I don't fucking know. He's like, "You really think that is?" Like, I do, actually, I really do. Actually, I'm sorry. But yeah, based off of the 3 different injuries that we were dealing with, absolutely, because I questioned him and everybody else already myself. And so that way you had said the same shit, bro. You're done. You're done. And so yeah, I reported it. Nothing. You have to know that when you report any type of things, you just need to not report. Like, don't be worried about reporting everything. You're not going down the fucking list of fucking laws. You usually have like 2 or 3 passions. What are your 2 or 3 big passions? Mine are definitely abuse. I'm not talking about domestic violence. Couple abuse is pretty mutual. I mean, I know that most of you, dude, that if I see somebody who cannot defend themselves that's like very innocent, obviously I'm gonna do something. But I've never actually had to turn into couples fighting. You can handle an adult couple, and usually they're gonna get back together. And I've been in many situations like that, and it's not helpful to fucking bring the law into it. It's not helpful at all. So it's a waste of fucking time, and it causes a lot of problems. So yeah, I'm kind of big on the nonprofit resource thing, but yeah, I will report abuse for sure. Like, and I also like to focus on making things better. You guys need to do that too. Not You're not just here to tattle. You guys are going to get paid by God when you actually make the world. God and the universe are different. So when you want to work for God, He needs you to help the people. He says to be there for the people, please. He says, please be there for the people. Treat your neighbor like a fucking brother. He says, please don't put no one before me for the reason that they're perishable, and I don't know when they will come and go. Stop blaming God for any takings. This world has so much chemicals. We are polluted. Every marine animal has been tested positive for fucking pollution since 18. There's not a single fish or anything that we eat that has not fucking been tested for pollution. We are polluted. We breathe polluted air. LA is the #1 most polluted city in the world. You guys don't even research anything that matters. I mean, there's so much pollution everywhere. Like, we're toxic. So God has nothing to do. We have drugs in and out of our system, cigarettes. People are making things addictive. Who even fucking knows? So just get it through your head. Like, he did not say to put him first because he wants you to put him first because people talk to people. He told you from the get go, I'm gonna put Jesus down here because I'm gonna show you that it can be done. I'm gonna show you why it needs to be done. He's like, you can do. God don't tell you that you got to do whatever. People are crazy. They want to blame another person. God, they say, has karma. Karma and God, they aren't even together. Karma is universal. Karma comes from the forest. You can pretty much think of karma coming from the dark parts of the witches' woods. Karma is actually it comes from the forest. It comes from the fairies. The elves, like that whole thing. We'll look into that. We're gonna go into different realms. We're gonna start looking into. Right now, we're in alchemy, and shit's been getting creepy, dude. Last night. Well, yesterday, a tarot reader said that straight, dude. There was an item in the house that was possessed, and like my dad had some weird shit he carved, and I knew about a stick, but I fucking found this other painting, and it was so fucking creepy. It was the creepiest witch. I'll never get this fucking witch's face out. I told you my dad does that. I've seen him do demon faces. That it was the witch, dude. I can't get her out of my face. She's in my brain. Like, dude, this was the scariest witch I've ever fucking seen. I've never seen anything scarier in my life. Like this painting, and now I feel fucked up even thinking about it. I'm gonna have to do some kind of like thing. Like I literally, I don't even know, dude. The witch thing has been coming in. Some of you guys might be witches, and I don't know anything about this stuff, but you may feel like you have a connection to that shit, and I do. I do feel like that. My family practices a lot of that creepy shit. I'm not for it. The witches are dark. So some of you guys actually are going to change your family's witchcraft dynamic. We found out some really interesting facts last night. I just could not even stop studying. I'm just like so like creeped out and intrigued. I just can't even. I'm like creeped out and intrigued both. You have to be strong because we don't know anything about these things or anything about like what's out there, and it's been interesting actually learning with you guys about the different realms and the 3D, the 4D, the 5D. You guys, if you've been on my channel for it'll be 2 years in July. We started this pretty much YouTube. Facebook was like YouTube when I started my YouTube. You guys are my you guys have been with me the whole time. If you started 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in July. So YouTube was when we pretty much started this whole weird spirituality fucking thing, and it was not even planned. It was all just by accident from Edward watching the Avatar cartoon. Ah! Hey. Ah! Did you have fun? You did? What did you guys do? Pervert. What'd you do? Yeah, did you have fun? It's crazy. I love you guys are so in love. The neighbor's like, your guys' dogs are running loose. And I said, kind of told her, she's like, what? I said, they're on a date. She's like, I fucking knew it. I could tell the whole time. I knew they had chemistry between them. That's when Angie would be like, oh boy. Angie looks like she used to look like Miss Trunchbull, but she's built like a fucking straight brick fucking chainsaw tree. And she's psychopath. She was screaming at her mother. I just picked up the phone and started recording it. I don't fuck around and find out no more. Angie ain't lying. If you ever see, for one, I'm pretty sure every Angie out there, I have a few Angies, and I'm pretty sure every one of y'all try to throw down, fucking, you guys throw your hands up and shit. Angie's be trying to fight people, man, out of nowhere. What the fuck? You and your fucking hands, Angie and hands. I actually like Angie. I thought we were cool. We're not fucking cool. She hits me and she fucking bangs on my door. And she's wasted and she's fucking 5 times my size. I don't know why barbarian women try to fight me. I'll tell you what, I've never lost. I literally was like, you need to go. She's like, bang, 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 into the room. I'm like, bang, bang, off of my deck. Bitch, you better show me my head. They don't even know that I'm like Jackie Chan. And I'm not on probation. I'm off. So don't fuck about that. Yeah, I should have went to MMA. If anybody watches MMA, I want to watch it with you. That's one way to get me to hang out. That was why I hung out with my last guy. It was fun for a second, but then it was like, they're like, what? My sister's like, don't do anything serious. Just date for a year. And actually, did, and I didn't ask for. I just was chill. And every time we're supposed to see each other like Friday, a couple times a month. It was supposed to be every Friday. I don't like being on a schedule of anything. I only go to work or I die or breathe and live. I have a schedule of shitting in the morning. I blog, absolutely blog. Um, I would actually only like a man around 11:30 p.m. at night, maybe around 1:30 for about 15 minutes, and then you can sleep in my room. And when I get to bed, you need to cuddle me by holding me while I spin you. And I'll put earplugs in. If you shake your legs and you fucking wake me up, you're not sleeping in my bed anymore. I make you sleep in the Airbnb. No shit. Sometimes I've made people actually rent my Airbnb so that I can get money, and then I also got laid, and then I left them. It was their own fault. They did something stupid. Everybody's looking for true love, but I want you to know that it's coming fast because you know why? Someone was actually dating for, like, can you believe it? Edward left in December of 2019. It was a very abrupt moment. My sister Tasha Rotzi, she likes to break me up with my boyfriends and then try to sleep with them and actually does. And then she's like, I was just trying to be there for you. Okay, I'm actually pretty, I can handle it. She's like, well, I just want you to know that I was Dad's favorite. Read his messages. Read his message. First of all, Dad's dead. I'm glad that you're still struggling with that. Fuck is going on here? And why would you tell somebody to read somebody's dead messages so that you could tell them that you were hated and that you were loved more? Whatever floats your boat, bitch. For one, I'm not petty. I love both of you, and I understand people and what they suffer from. And anybody that would say something that low and cruel needs to really check themselves. Because I would never, ever in my life, but for one, I know both of you. And would you write messages that are cruel about me and mean it? Oh, fuck yeah. But with Dad, he would participate. But maybe you guys were more alike than I know. It's not my problem what any evil people do. I just wish the best for anybody that's struggling. That's it. And I love both of you. So that's how I handle it. I would never go and research something that would bring pain to another person or myself. I am stronger than that, and I wouldn't induce those memories upon myself. So you should never say something like that again because it didn't actually do what you wanted, and it made you look very cruel-hearted. Really, truly, truly. That's a terrible thing to say. And she also has been trying to have power over the entire autopsy report. She told me that she can't send it to me because it says in the part of the corner that you're not supposed to duplicate the copy. You know, things like that. It's like, really, bro? And then she even tried to, like, literally say, like, she's the one that called me and at work and told me my dad was dead. And she told me the whole original story. And so we all were freaking out, you know, and then obviously I get it all the way to the damn FBI. And you know what she does? She tells me how fucking embarrassing I am. And that she tells me a completely different story. And that basically the entire fucking story that I have known was not true. And tries to completely disturb me. I'm still disturbed. I have no fucking idea why the fuck two stories would you. What the fuck are you talking about? And then when I straight say, can I see the report? She'll say, it says we can't duplicate the copy. You can, I don't even know if we even talked about coming and actually reading it from her hand, but that sounds a lot like my mother with the children. You can come visit them over here. That's not how people do a parenting plan. And by the way, just so everybody knows, I'll be posting the receipt for my $2,000 child support payment that I made, so that we can honor all baby daddies out there that get told by the entire nation that we do nothing. So every one of us actually is a badass, and I want you to know you're a badass. And when you have anybody in your life who beats you down and takes 50% of your wages, trashes your name, and wants to be a dude, and then your entire family plays along with it and tells you things like, just so you know, they can see everything that you're doing. That's really odd to me that you guys would be looking at anything like that. Why would any of you feel like you need to go further than my live channel? I actually live my butt cheeks and you report me and try to get me shut down. And then in secret, you try to be a dude and hit on other people. You're catfishing. Literally, end quote, telling people they can be better boyfriend to them than their boyfriend. You're not a boy, and your name is not Sam. So if you're going to do all that, you're more than welcome. But basically, you're actually lying, you're catfishing, and then you slander other people, and you say we're on hell. That's pretty deep. So those are some of the things that you're going to be dealing with, and you can conquer, but you're going to have to move with the grace of God moving through you, and you're going to have to be true to your people. Because if I didn't go into the room and actually simply just say, "What do you want to do, sweetheart?" and I was going to be fine with whatever she said. It was that I truly felt pain coming from my daughter, and I'm a mother. So if you act in ways that maybe you like, if I would have gotten mad and said, why do you want to stay here? Because I mean, I'm going to California. And so my trips are planned. I'm willing to do whatever. I was fine with, if she wants to go there and go to school there. I mean, obviously this is a bigger city and she was struggling up here with the girls. So I was more than happy to do whatever, that worked best for her. It was that it didn't work best for her. So when you move through things authentically, you will not only figure out what's going on behind your back, but you'll just once again, as usual, see the way that people have to answer to what they do. It's funny how they sit there for hours and obviously sabotage you and do all these things. They have so much to say. They even cast, my stuff to TVs, but when I catch them and I literally recorded it, I'm not even talking to people about it no more. You no longer need to talk to people. If you're actually still talking to people about what they're doing to you, you're not ready to change. These are the cutest fucking tights. Literally, don't let anybody run you into the ground. Those things end when you say it ends. I've been actually made a connection with Bobby for the first time. He usually just laughs at all my posts. But he actually hearted one for the first time. I almost blocked you several times. He was irritating me. I didn't know what the fuck he was laughing at. If he was being a smart ass, but I was like, I'm trying to get better because every time I block you guys are like, why'd you block me? I was being nice. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a bitch. And literally, I don't know, every time, most of the time, you guys are actually being nice and I am being a bitch. So I've been trying to be better about it, so I didn't. And then I found out that Bobby actually has a same, he was like dealing with a narcissistic person. I said, yeah, mine's my mother, unfortunately. And I figured his would be a bitch. And he said, yeah, mine too. And then we had our first conversation. And it was actually the most important thing we could have conversated about. So some people, what the fuck? Oh, I thought she had bit the chair. This is supposed to be a tube top, but I'm wearing it as a slut. We can't do that. But literally, some people actually appreciate those kind of things. And actually, I just want you guys. This is a little bit with these tights on. I have no mirror, but that's why I just want you to know that intelligent people appreciate an intelligent conversation. So when people actually lower the vibration, if people get a trait picture, um, why do you send pictures of yourself out? Is it because you think you look good, or is it because you're promoting? Is it because you feel like that person's somebody you want to be with? Like, what is your reason for it? If you don't have any reason except for that you are feeling yourself and you are trying to get fucked, or even just even worse, receive pictures to masturbate, you're gonna be like, dude, you are one of the more like, with, dude, it's crazy. You are one of the, you're like a level one or two. Nobody wants you. You don't even have time to do it with nobody. You guys sit there. You know what's crazy? So many good-looking dudes, like they're obsessed with like themselves now, and they're like actually like, and they never even make it to you, and they waste your time. They're so pathetic. They literally keep messaging you, and they literally repeat the same kind of message whenever they would come back. They're like, "Oh yeah, hey, did you still want me to do that thing?" No, that was like 10 years ago. And literally, you've been saying that every single. So you don't need me to do that thing. You don't need me to do the dump run. I'm always trying to do a dump run, bitch. I'm gonna dump your ass too. Literally, get the fuck away from me. No, I would never want you to dump run. We don't need people to message us a million times. And it's like people get so addicted to the conversation, and then you guys just like it's actually always about yourself. So whenever you're dating and you're actually hoping to receive a lover, you should let other people come to you and tell you what they think is beautiful. You don't want to be like, and also be aware that when you guys are saying things like you're just got off work or you're laying in bed, and then you guys go pull some, it's like you have a gallery of photos that you keep of your best picture. Don't do that. Nobody cares about your best picture. We want to see you today. If you're going to send a picture voluntarily, for one, don't if you're a dude. You need to be a man. Men don't just send selfies quickly. It takes a man a long time to send a selfie. A real man doesn't even know how to take a selfie. So if you're somebody who sits there and holds your body and you think you're fucking Magic Mike, then you should probably do a channel because you're obsessed with yourself, and most of you don't literally actually have physical relationships with people. So um, those are all things that you're gonna have to look at. Some of you guys couldn't even have forward movement because you may actually still have to go back and fight. You don't have to fight. You need to deal with your karmic debt. You have a lot of karmic debt for everybody you fucked because of the fact that you made it all about yourself. Most of you have run through energy for this particular group that we're speaking of right this second. You guys, anybody who goes out there and like sleeps around a lot, those people you target, if they don't have fuck energy too, and they were sweethearts, because some of you guys go for these are cute. If you targeted a sweetheart and you actually used words and made them believe that you loved them to do it, you're in trouble for that. If you were two players like me and you, and we were like, let's fuck, but never, we're not gonna be together. Like we're both gonna get some karma for that because we're not supposed to do it. But at least you're not sitting there breaking my fucking heart like fucking Tyler Cruz. These are cute. But if you had to lie to kick it, you are gonna have to serve all of that karma back then. You can't do that. You cannot lie to get laid. It's a big problem because you broke hearts. You broke somebody's love. You made it to where they love people different in the future. These are cute. Yay! I got another pair. Ooh. I'm digging it. I don't know. Walmart doesn't fucking sell like regular tights anymore, and I think it's because the dude who sent me pictures of himself wearing them. Just fucking, this is exactly why women are like, fuck you, bitch, we're done with your ass. He was like, so, how's it going? It's going good. How are you? For like ever months later, the conversation's going, I guess I earned his trust. And then he's like, you like tights? I do. Because I have purple legs because I'm white. And white, I'm see through so you can see all my veins. But we don't say that because, you don't want to lose a guy. 10 ways to lose a dick. What was it? How to lose a guy in 10 days. We should, dude, it's been a really funny process. If you guys go to the YouTube, you'll see the entire Sugar Babies from start to finish. And I'm there, dude, who even knows? I'm pretty out of it, dude, for the first year. I'm like blacked out drunk. I'd never tried alcohol before, and I get high too sometimes. And I actually like try random shit. It's a shit show, dude. It's a crazy shit show. Before that, dude, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. My life has been crazy. So just it's all there for you. If I ever die, just burn my house down and play Imagine Dragons, whatever it takes, and just know that I lived a great life and have a great party. Uh, don't let anybody cry for me. You'll be fine. It's all here to watch later. You can't miss it. That's really what this is all about. So you guys should just be smart like that. You just need to know if you guys do little things like this, like when you do videos, you can have people underneath that you can lock in forever. And so you get people underneath your videos. It's like any other video that goes out, and as the algorithm gets passed up, each time it gets locked, like they still get paid for that shit forever. All of the people, singers, their family members, they're all going to continue to get paid for Michael Jackson. All the people that have passed away, their families still get paid for all the shit. Every time they want to mix their shit and use their shit, if you guys have it on your setting, actually, which by the way, you need to go in there and actually switch it. If you do want them to not be able to mix your stuff and change your stuff, you have to actually push that button. It does not automatically have it. They cannot do that, just so you know. If you're somebody who makes reels, you have to go into your actual setting area and change it. And it's individual as far as I know. I see it, it'll say come up, it'll say, will you allow remixing? I don't give a fuck. I have no idea. People can be mean or they can be happy, it doesn't matter. I don't actually check a lot of shit. Sometimes I get on there and there's some mean people, but honestly, um, that's on them. Who's that? Do you hear that? I didn't have talent. That person and I, which I did text and ask how they were, at least, because I do care. I imagine that their boyfriend or girlfriend became involved. But you know what? I'm okay with the entire process because I feel like that person was a good friend to me. I met them at another salon I worked at, and I had a situation. They're actually cancer too. Cancers are really strong. We're a lot to deal with, but we are forever. So cancers are cool. We're dramatic, but we're loyal. We are your thing. Cancers are super into whatever their thing is. Like they're always doing a thing. And they get it. Like you're my thing right now. My family, my home's always my thing. I first always make sure we have a house, power, water, internet, phone, vehicle, gas, groceries. You already know. And actually, I'm a spoiler. I like to just live a great life with them. They're so beautiful and sweet, and I only get a little time. I never felt one day like the kids were a problem. I hope that you just enjoy your family too. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people on there that need to put pleasure in the reverse. There was a girl today that stayed the night at my house, and she just talked about her mom having about 6 different boyfriends over the last few months, maybe years. I'm not really sure. And now she's pregnant. And she's like, she, that's the lawyer that I uploaded. And you know what's stupid? This dude, you know, it's funny. He hit on me the week before, and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, and you know, it's crazy how we actually think people are decent, nice people." And literally the next week, when that lawyer came over and tried to get my daughter a phone, which was a real ass thing, it's my daughter's fucking apparent fucking friend's mom's new boyfriend that she's pregnant by. He thinks he's a fucking lawyer, and they rolled in and did try to get my daughter a phone. Anyways, he literally he puts on there fake. That's so fake. And like, I don't give two fucks if you think it's fake. All that happens is I delete your comment and I block you. But you know what crazy is how it's not fake. So when you're so serious and confident about what your belief system is, it blows my mind more so that you're wrong and so confident. And that's what we're taking a look at for you guys in this chapter. It's not about who's right or wrong. It's not about better or worse. It's about you being honest with yourself and being like, damn. So I was actually wrong that day, literally, and like this should be concerns that you need to focus on. It says divine being in the reverse. Tons of evil people surrounding us. Get yourself some black, I think it's like black tourmaline, and that protects you from evil eye because you can punch them in the face. That's what I heard in a book. Tell your kids you're proud of them. Yeah. Equal give and take friendships. We're working on friendships this year, and we're working on, of course, getting your basics in order. You're working on preparing to be a bride or a groom. This is not a time to date. We're not supposed to be dating. It's unclear. You can do whatever you want, but your body gets to be used. You have memories of sex that you desire or you can't forget it, whether it's medium, good, bad, or terrible. Your courage will reward you. Your courage, huh? Your courage to tell them the truth that you and others were. Sudden conflict, darkness. You have a secret. Somebody is 40, middle school mentality. Yeah, you hide something. You got the 4 swords here, and you pray for better days, but God's looking at you like, bro, who are you talking to right now after what the fuck you did this weekend and shit? He wants to talk to you about some real shit for once. You be over here like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. But literally, bro, you gotta be real with the universe and real with God. Like, to elevate universally, you have to get through your page shit, you have to get through your night shit, king stuff. Like, honestly, Prince fucking Harry or Henry, he's a Dude, him and Kate are upholding that shit. We couldn't even measure up by a toes worth to the greatness that they have as a couple. They're really true love. Dude, they're in night energy. That blows my mind. To know that the next runner, King and Kate, they're knights. They're princesses. That is what we're not. Like we could right now. I guess we're technically knights too. Isn't that crazy? We're all actually on the same in tarot. A knight is somebody who has their car, they have their finances paid, they have their house, and they have their shit together. A page will be somebody who's still working on that. You may live with other people. You haven't got your own shit. You haven't paid your own bills yet. You have no idea what it's like to fucking spend $5,000 a month just to fucking make ends meet. So prepare for that. You're looking at about 3 to 5 thousand at the minimum. It's guaranteed 4,000 minimum dollars a month. If you're like, you know what, I'd really like to be an adult. That's the minimum now. Now, 4 G's a month. So, and that's for me. Your guys' fucking rent out there, dude, for these apartments is coming up. You guys are paying 2,000 a month. You guys need to lock your credit down and get your shit together. If you're asking other people for money, babe, you don't have any credit. Why would people want to lend money to you? You don't have credit. Like people are not spending their own money. They're either working really hard, or they find an investor, or they have 3 to 5 jobs. You're not supposed to actually. What are you like? Also, like you're not like manifesting anything into your life when you post things that mean nothing. Career or like I don't see. I'm not seeing. I do see a lot of people. I'm seeing that some people apply for some jobs. I love that. For those of you who need help with your resume or anything like that, that's actually what I do at the school. I do it at the workforce office too. So I actually am happy to help. That's what I like to do with you guys. Instead of doing, stop asking people if they want to have sex. You might actually just go check out what they actually talk about on their wall, and you might actually try to resonate with something they do outside of that. You're not going to vibrate with people that are worth sticking around when you talk about that kind of stuff. Sex is guaranteed with people no matter what person you're dealing with most time. Most people will they all want to do it. So don't bring that up first. That's something that needs to be like talked about when like 6 or 7. And it doesn't matter how fast you go, you can giggle and enjoy yourself, but like introduce yourself to something different. This is toner. So toner gets your pH level back to where it should be. It's not where it shouldn't be. But if you get out of the shower, you're obviously hot, and if you get cold, but it's really when you get out of the shower. You really want to get a lot of these things on right out of the shower because you're hot and your pores are open. Yeah, we're going to be going over a lot. See, be authentic and the reavers. So we're going to be going over a lot of pretty much. We'll do a lot of finances in this group. I'm really big on finances, building the finances. I really love credit. I really love beauty services and skin, all that shit. I do that. Love to teach. I teach about the human body and brain from the inside out. So that's what I actually do at the school. So that's where the psychology and all that shit kind of plays into it because they actually teach you how to be a teacher. So you can be able to like peer out into the audience and see what kind of people you are dealing with. They teach you that for the art of, doing your business. You need to know your clientele. They teach you that because when you're working with people, when you do your massage and stuff, like they could suffer from like PTSD and high blood pressure. You need to be able to be aware of their body language and shit so that you don't like deal with like a soldier. One time I was actually going to do a haircut and a dude actually reached up and fucking grabbed my wrist and just stopped me midway. Like instantly. Like he was a soldier that was going through PTSD. And so it's like for things like that. People with high blood pressure, they can't do massages or like maybe they can't do scalp treatments and stuff. Different parts where you massage them can actually make them have medical reactions that obviously can hurt them or harm them. So we have to learn about everything about the body. So actually, it's been a really cool experience. I didn't think you don't think you're going to learn about certain. I never thought I was going to learn about that shit when I went there, but I actually loved it. So it worked out for me. So we're going to be doing a lot of that because that's going to help you guys understand how the body works. It's going to help you guys understand why you feel the way that you do, and then you're just going to understand if you're willing to change, or if you need to learn how to change, or if there's a barrier that prevents you from changing, such as like, do you want to get a car? Do you want to get your license? But maybe you don't have your two forms of identity. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on there. Do you know where to go to get that? Do you have resource reps available in your city? These are all things that we can easily and quickly look into. What you're going to do this year is you're going to stop doing for adults. They need to do for themselves. There's a few reasons it's important. Suicide is being targeted as the number one way to die in our country, and it hits ages 5 to 14. Our children are killing themselves because adults don't want to take care of themselves. And that is true. And overdose follows. And trafficking is the other one. The top three ways are trafficking, overdose, and suicide, guys. So if there are adults out there that are sitting there and coming back and forth into your fucking energies, they should be ashamed of themselves. Children are taking their own lives because of their lack of response. What the fuck is going on? They have no home. These kids, dude, there's over 70,000 kids in Spokane that go home after school with no food. Are these things that you care about? Where are you helping God? How do you truly care about the people? Do you speak in illness about what the fuck's the problem? Or do you actually speak in true pain? Do you hear things that are going on around you? What do you do to be the change that you talked so much about, supposedly wanting and hating everybody for not being? There's so much hate thrown around. That is not being better or anything good for the universe or God. God says from the get-go, people need you to be there for them like a brother. And he says, please, just do it if you can with one person, which will be very difficult. He does say it's going to be hard. He says straight, you're going to be tempted. He says you're going to be in pain. But he tells you, if you straight use, you are going to be altered. Your mind is going to be different than what I made you. And I made you here for a purpose. So you have to trust that. You also have to trust that when we do use any drug or alcohol, and when we go through stress, when you fight with somebody, and when you're hurting, when you're going through depression, when you're angry, and when you even are fearful and you listen to other people fighting and it makes you uncomfortable, your brain cells burn off and they do not repair. So you're changing yourself, period. And you literally cannot turn back. You can't go back to your old self. What happens, your brain actually becomes depressed. You take yourself to levels that are unnatural through extremities, whether it's through anger, or it's through addiction, it's through having adrenaline rushes, it's through sexual pleasures. But that rush that you fiend, your go-to, whether you gamble, whether you shop, whatever the fuck it is you blog, that rush that you feel, that's in 2 months' time, it becomes your new program, your new way of fucking life. In 60 days, your brain will download what you have going on around you. And the 3 to 5 people that surround you, in 60 days, your brain programs. Your brain is a program. It's like a robotic program. It scans everything as a yes or no, yes or no. That's all it's doing. People have been wrong when they say, oh, your brain's an IQ. Your brain is not a fucking IQ. Your brain, yeah, sure, you can take a fucking test. You can take that shit fucking every few months and it's just gonna change. They never taught you one time that you shouldn't have kids until you're 26 to 30 because your brain wasn't developed, did they? No. They never taught you that. They actually make kids marry at 14 and they were birthed because they wanted to do labor for them because they wanted to be the best fucking stupid man with the woman slave fucking wife with no rights and literally kids that were of no fucking purpose except for literal laborers. That's where the whole slavery thing has been. It's literally fucking man-made. And literally, dude, it's crazy. It's just all for the one person who was the head of the household to be the most fucking look like he had it all together for what, a 3D trend? Fuck that shit, dude. None of that shit even fucking matter, dude. Y'all been crazy. Nobody fucking cares about that shit, dude. Everyone was been suffering because somebody else wanted to fucking be popular to somebody else that fucking we never even had any time with any of our parents or fucking any of our siblings or any of our fucking anybody's. Because somebody's literally so mad that somebody didn't fucking accept them. And that's the truth. And we're not gonna accept that anymore. You guys are mature now. We're adults now. If anybody wants to ask you for a favor, you're gonna ask them what's going on. If they don't have a job and they say they need something, a resume, they need to fucking have a computer, they need to fucking get a ride, they need to go down to the WorkSource office. WorkSource will provide the bus passes, and they will also provide the computers for free. They will also provide a representative to help them, and they can help them with school, financial aid, and finding a job. You're not a fucking counselor. When somebody wants to talk to you about all the shit they're going through, you need to refer them to counseling, especially somebody that wants to repeat whine. They could actually be suffering from victim narcissism, manipulation. You know, these are very serious things, and you're anti-narcissism in this group right now, and it's not because we're against narcissism. Everybody says, "Oh, this and that about narcissism." It's because it's actually the number one cruel thing. It's probably the biggest pain that I think might be worldwide. We've been hit by our boyfriends. We've suffered ODs. We fucking have seen dead bodies. We've fucking have been all the gun. But what is like the bully or the fucking narcissistic person at the power that they have over us and what they try to do to destroy you is it's been a lifelong issue. And basically, they actually need to be removed from your life if that's an issue that you're suffering from. You have Express, so and you have Chinese right here, and they don't fuck around with that shit. You guys need to think to yourself like, in China and Japan and any ancient history culture, if you were not somebody who could pull your own weight, what do they do with you? Do you know what they do? They drop you off in the Japan forest at the bottom of the mountain. It's the number one place for people to commit suicide, and the Golden Gate Bridge is the second. And in Japan, if you don't have enough money, or if you just are getting too old, or if the house is just kind of getting overloaded, they basically can take anybody to this forest and drop you off, and you will die there. Some people will go out there and they hang themselves or they're left. That's that movie called The Forest. It's true, and it's the number one place for people to pass. So that's how we're the only country actually that is a spoiled little Disney movie scene, and I don't think we realize that sometimes. Every other country actually can eliminate anybody, mostly in their family, just instantly. Bow. Uh, so when you shame, when you disrespect, you're gonzo. So don't forget, your ancient ancestors. When you think about if you deserve something, I don't know, do you? Because like, what do you offer as a fucking partner to anybody else? Just because you want something doesn't mean that you're wanted. Like, what do you have to offer? You have to actually balance that shit out. Like, I make it clear, I say like I can cook, I can clean, but I never said I wouldn't be mean. I'm a dickhead. So I have to actually set boundaries and just work on staying. I have probably like 25-35% more fucking. I need anger management or something so I don't fucking karate chop my dude in the throat. I don't actually do that, but I actually have never been single for this long. It's been 4.5 years and it's been great. Somebody said that the other day. He's like, "Tell me, ladies, how does it really feel without a man?" I said, "Fucking wonderful." And I don't know what other women said, but I don't know if that's what you expected to say. But like, you know what? My Aunt Mark will help you. She's fucking blunt. She'll say that your problem is that you don't want a person, you need them. And it was true. That's codependency. So you guys need to look up codependency. It's a word that we don't actually use on ourselves or here. We don't usually look, but you might want to look up codependency. It's interesting. We are codependent to actually helping people that abuse us. We become addicted to that as well. That's why when they say that when you go in, these underwear are weird, but anybody can have them. You're wrong. They actually open up, go around your butt cheeks. They're fun. Anybody who's my size, I have a bunch of shit I'm always giving away. I like only do try-ons and I'm like, yeah, no way. So these ones actually are open up so you can just get this job done. Well, walk out and just give them the freaking wing banny. They're not exactly the size of a leg, but they're cute as fuck. I got 3 pairs. I know you do. So buy donations. There's tons of donations too. I don't care who the fuck takes it. But the bullets are mine. We need to go shooting. I love this bullet, dude. It's fine ass. It's so sharp. I like pins. I like to shoot. I never allowed him in my life, but when I got with Zeke, he was native, and so he was. We played a little bit with some guns, and it was fun. You're manifesting a different life. You have forward movement here, but somebody is going to come in. So you have sudden conflict with somebody, the Barbie girl, whoever the fuck thinks they're fucking Britney Spears over there. They're gonna come in and start some shit. They're feeling very lonely. They can probably feel you slipping away. This is somebody that you've considered to have a middle school mentality in the past, so they're actually kind of also wanting to look like Barbie. And earlier we talked about somebody who maybe possibly was drawing on their eyebrows a bit too much. And I'm telling you, girls, just stop, because I would not be with you. Like, I would shit my pants. And I went through a little moment of it, and I didn't believe it either. But I looked at some pictures from the past, and I was like, what the fuck? It's crazy. You don't need all that extra makeup. You're beautiful without it. You're working on being authentic. This year is gonna be such a beautiful year. So excited. So far this year we've got, dude, I don't even know. I just love the nature. Oregon, Washington, Idaho. We've done some Seattle trips. And now we're going to California. So I'm so excited. We're going to actually plan this trip out, and we're going to try to actually be responsible, because we're not going to try to be a wife. So I need to actually move with purpose. We're going to do all this together. We don't know how the fuck to act. You know, I get it. We don't know what to do. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Fuck you, it's actually your life. So I'm going to try to like read a book by the beach or something. I don't fucking know. I decided to get beautiful long dresses. So